Okay, there it is. Now I got it.
I will say the only line then that is
sad.
important through the whole thing.
Okay, how do we recap the recap? Mr. DM, I wanted to roll to steal your panties, and I felt good about today, and it was a 5.
Yippee!
Then we rolled history checks, and Sunny won, which was great because Sunny wanted it.
It was such a good history, though. It was so good, and none of it is recorded.
I have to do it again.
You run it back.
Do I have to do it again? Can people actually hear me this time?
Yeah. Welcome in, everybody. I'm so sorry about not hearing that amazing recap. Thank you for the hydrate, Hyper. Everybody take a sip of something.
True.
How about we try to sum it up? Everybody gets 10 words.
No. I got this.
You want to do it again? Okay, I believe in you.
Run it back.
You're gonna do great.
I'm just gonna Cliff Notes speed version.
Cliff Notes, the Cliff Notes.
Yep.
This is the Cliff Notes. The Cliff Notes. Sunny Rock makes Shiny Arrow. We follow Shiny Arrow Rock. Jungle bad. Jungle make Mads and Larry very tired. Big nap. Illusion House. Larry did things with a donkey.
Yeah.
You want to elaborate?
Pyre can firebend with her feet. Illusion House has evil doors that have big feelings. Make Joe and Pyre big sad. Fruit make Pyre happy again.
And
Final
then big
boss
mad
lady
room.
and final door.
Yeah.
There we go.
Big mad room, big final boss door.
You know, that was also an excellent reenactment of your
Thank
initial
you.
reenactment.
I didn't think it could get better, but it really
It really did. I feel as though I need to provide a trophy or something.
I wish to propose this moving forward that all history check be performed as caveman.
Caveman speech.
So stayed, Unga Bunga.
Shiny rock make shiny arrow. No
We
illusion
follow.
house. Jungle
follow
make
Shiny
sleepy
Arrow.
big nap.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
Big doors with big feelings.
And if you feel like you want context, go watch the VOD.
that's true. The VOD is up on Twitch, and all of the videos are going to be released one at a time on YouTube over the next week.
Yippee!
Yay! Every day at 12:15 Mountain Standard Time.
What a great time to watch D&D.
D&D. Let's do it in your car. Let's do it on your walk. Watch it at supper time. I don't know. There's a song there.
That's a good one.
Anyways,
We also have a
you're
meme
welcome.
of the week,
Oh, we do.
but it disappeared.
Well, I
But
took
we
it
have
off as a marker for myself. To be like, oh, hey, that's when we talked, finally.
But we
Yeah,
didn't.
you're right.
Well,
We technically sat
No,
in
I mean-
silence.
I put the meme up there, and then when we realized there was an audio issue, I took the meme down so that I know
Mm.
when I'm scrubbing this later where the talkie start. Anyway, so meme. Enjoy.
Meme.
Enjoy the meme.
Good meme.
Good meme.
Go to our meme corner. It's the meme of the week.
Meme of the week. You can get
Time
more
to
memes
fight this ugly bitch.
on Discord.
Oh, good plugs. Dude, we are like excellent seguers now. We are
I
on
know.
it.
We're doing pretty great. Actually, I kind of want to make this quotes meme channel available for people to see, and it's just us. 'Cause
Oh,
it's-
yeah.
yeah.
Like, they can see it, but only we can post.
Right, yeah.
We're valid.
But yeah, welcome in, everybody. Let me give everybody a good welcome, and then we shall begin. So, of course, please welcome to my wonderful players that Anna absolutely reminded me to go make a command for, and I definitely did not go and do that because...
You had me in the
No
first
shit.
tab.
That's crazy. Literally, when you jumped into call today, Mr. DM,
I
like
know.
an hour and a half ago.
I had it up. I pulled Mixed It Up, and then I looked at it, and I went, I don't know why I'm here, and I fucked off.
I love that for you.
I did not team mom hard enough. We will try again next week.
Please make sure to give my fellow streamers all the attention they deserve. They're fantastic streamers. We love them very much. So if you're not already following them, please go follow them. Everybody in the chat, welcome in. Burden, I see Hyper, I see Bread, I see Hoy. It's nice to see you. Plutalk, welcome in. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Monday. I'm so excited to have you all here and experience this action economy travesty. And I think with that, we could probably get this little small treasure out of the way. And oh, thank you, Burton.
Economy travesty. Is that what you said? I can't tell if I heard you right.
I think that's what I said. I don't remember.
Don't follow that last one. That's a meme.
Yeah, definitely go follow that last one. They deserve all the follows. Channel. Absolutely.
They don't stream. They're not real.
Where is my roll table?
Actually, Bananas Z41 is my Oshi. Don't.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So good.
No, they're cringe. You should cancel them on X.
I actually have 2 bananas in my bio.
Ayo.
Oshi marks.
Oh shit, that's hot.
All right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's see who gets the small treasure.
Whoa.
Wow, Joe. Joe has found a pair of soft, supple leather gloves.
Oh, I love that for him.
I want to point out he found these really nice, soft, supple leather gloves in the house of a hag with a lot of dead people.
Yeah.
So, you know,
he's not smart enough to figure that out, though.
There's that fun bit.
So fun.
Okay, it sparked. He has them now. Good Joe. We'll see how that works out.
Right
and on that
note, before we start this fight, he's just like, wow, these gloves. Anyways.
They're so soft.
Oh. Anyway, this bitch.
So, I'm going to go ahead and take out our wonderful little meme for the moment, since we'll be doing combat things. Let's set the mood, shall we? With our ambiance.
Wow.
Ambience.
Yeah, this is definitely what I heard in my ears as soon as the fugly lady got even more fugly, but mostly just bigger.
Oh.
So
I'm sorry, we're past this, but can I add something to this?
Absolutely. What do you got?
I just had 2 thoughts. One was I put the flower petal in the cauldron and it went all
that was huge.
Cool. And then me and Pyrie fighting over the book.
Don't
we were gonna kill each other.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
We fully were about to fight to the fucking death over that thing.
So good.
If we're doing our favorite parts from last session, that was my favorite part, was being fully prepared to go in, kneeing them both in the face so that I can burn the book.
That's the way we kept trying.
We kept trying to destroy it, and it kept just like moving on to the next person.
It was so great, honestly. I will say, informationally, Mad's got a wonderful deep dive into the situation. The wonderful writing, I was gonna say, depending on whether you share it or not this session, I was totally gonna put that in short stories after today, in case you did not share
it. It was really good.
So
I didn't share it. Not yet.
Yeah. So I didn't want to preemptively share in case you wanted to play that out in any capacity.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, with that in mind, and everybody feeling a little bit spookied, you guys had entered the bedroom, back room of the Hag's Hut, of Mother Hazel's homely little cottage. And as you all filed into the room, Liari immediately hurled a dagger and immediately cut through the arm of the hag as she did her little, you know.
I won't hesitate, bitch.
So, would everybody like to roll me some initiative? I know you're so excited.
I was gonna say, surely I get another like bonus sneak attack where I combo off in one shot her, right? Oh, I actually rolled pretty good on initiative today. Usually I'm last. Oh, was that a 20?
Yeah,
That was a
I
nat
got
20.
Wow.
Wow.
Huge.
Let's go.
What does this button do? Let's see.
Wow.
That did something, that's for sure.
I don't know if you guys can see those things, but there's lots of things in the chat. What's the last thing you could see?
Last thing I can see is Pyre's 18.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That was testing a thing. I'm very happy with how this turned out.
I'm happy for you, but I feel like that sucks for us because why would you get that many from one creature?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Chat, today's the day we die.
So, with that in mind, as combat begins, Mads, you are the first person to feel ready to go.
Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. I kind of want to see if we can do hold person.
Is that a person still?
It's a humanoid, so
Maybe.
Is there a size limitation on that? Because it looks like she's no longer a medium.
She is technically considered a large creature now, as she unnaturally expanded from a little hunched over old lady into a large 10-foot tall green rotted husk of a person. Technically speaking,
Oh, I was just asking a question. I mean,
It
Oh, yeah, no.
There's any sort of.
I was-
size.
I was looking specifically to see if she's considered a humanoid or if she's considered a creature. She is
It does
specifically
say one creature.
monster, technically, like words, very technical words, because there's hold person and there's hold monster, which are two different ones. In this particular case, I am very sorry to report that she is technically a monster and it would not have an effect. So if you'd like to refund that resource, I will allow that.
Yep. Okay.
It was a good try, though.
It was an excellent, excellent effort. Excellent effort.
Because I love when you hold things.
I love the whole thing. Stop moving.
When you get overstimulated and you need your partner to just stop for a second.
Literally.
Hold
We'll
person.
just sit here for a second. Okay. I guess I can do this because this is one creature. So surely that would be
That
fine,
should
right?
do, yeah. Wow. We're going for the
Wow.
classic Mads move.
I tried not to.
No, you did. You did great. You did great. Hold
This is
person is
banger.
good for like people rather than creature, like monsters, you know.
Surely this hideous thing has no riz, so this is just easy claps. Oh wait, it's a con. I thought it was charisma. My
It's a
bad.
con, but
Con save. It's over. Okay.
I assumed you're going for blindness.
I'm kind of thinking we should go with deafness because then you can
Oh.
sneak up on it, right? And then would that technically count as like getting sneak attacks?
Well,
Possibly. If
I
it
don't know.
can't see, it would not, it would technically count as a sneak attack if you get a. So, if you have advantage on a creature, which blindness would work provided they don't, like, they can't see you. And deafness will also work provided that they are not seeing you. They can't hear you sneak up behind them.
Mm-hmm.
But they visually, if they see you, you don't get the bonus. So that is entirely up to you.
Okay, then
just
in this case, I
depends.
would go with blindness.
Blindness. You
If they were
got it.
if we were behind them though, then we could
Absolutely.
do that.
Let me apply that. All right.
Yippee.
So clutching the lotus as you cast your magic outwards, you watch as it kind of glows this bright white glow, and you reach out with your magic, smashing it into Mother Hazel or whatever her form is now, and you watch as those very sharp, calculating eyes glaze over with this gray overtone. She starts cackling even louder. You still have a bonus and movement if you'd like. We got some stuff happening. I can see the mouse moving. She's looking at
thinking.
stuff. I see it.
I'm thinking.
There is a whole lot of thinking.
Uh-huh.
While you're thinking, Chad, I'd like to report I have a Capri Sun, and that's fantastic.
Oh wait, what flavor did you get?
Fruit punch.
Ooh. Okay.
We had some left over from yesterday. It's great.
I would like to hit it with fire.
Oh,
Okay,
that's a pretty solid roll there.
that is really good.
Because Mother Hazel is blinded, guess what? She has disadvantage.
Let's go.
And yet still manages to dodge.
That's crazy.
Oh.
She fell in her fucking decayed ussy. What is that?
And then that's his flat damage, right? Okay. So you reach out, your lotus again glows that bright white, and you shoot a bolt of this radiant fire outwards. And even though Mother Hazel is blind, she seems to sense that radiant energy, and just kind of like her whole left shoulder seems to disconnect as it drops down unnaturally. The bolt flies by and she just pops it back into place.
Ew. Larry's gonna say that out loud. That's disgusting.
So that would be your movement to action. So if you have a bonus action, you can do something with that. As a bonus action, you can also take a 5-foot step somewhere if you'd like.
Can I chuck a dagger at it? Just like a normal dagger that I have?
That would take a
That's a
whole
whole
action unless you have particular abilities that allow you to use it as
Okay.
a bonus action. So unfortunately, no.
I think I'm good then.
All right. Then Liara, you are up.
I'm debating. I'll tell you what it is that I am debating. Is because I'm debating whether or not it's worth it to move away in case she has like area of attack things, but the problem is that this room is so small that there's nowhere to really like move away to there's always a shot, right? Like surely. So if I
It's
just
so
go-
interesting that it's such a
is
small,
like-
tight space.
Wow, that's crazy. So maybe like, I don't know, I could do 20? I'm debating it's worth over just me getting that extra attack with damage. She will get an attack off because she's next, right? So I think I'm gonna prioritize moving, at least separating a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then I'm going to Psychic Blade.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. Does a 26 hit, Mr. DM?
It sure does. So you throw
then...
that psychic blade and it dissipates upon hit. But you watch as it dissipates, she sort of flinches at where it impacted. And you watch as the teeth kind of reach up in a way that looks like a grimace. But, you know, it's hard to tell because there's not any flesh that's really, like, firm enough to gauge that with.
And then I have moved, so I will just use my bonus action Psychic Blade.
Bet.
And there is no sneak attack damage as no one is over there.
Correct. Oh, well, actually, technically you have advantage because I didn't consider that. Put advantage on both of these rolls because she's blinded.
Okay, then I'll just... The first one hit, so there's the damage for that, but... I don't know if the 15 hits.
No. Go ahead and give another advantage on that 15, would you? Or did you... Oh. Yeah. Okay, perfect.
Oh, does a 20 hit, Mr. DM?
A 15 did not. Everybody hydrate. But a 20 hits with your 1 and sneak attack damage because, you know, blind and all that. So as you hurl the second psychic blade, it also slashes into her, dissipates as it crashes in and shatters upon her. And she sort of flinches upon the impact, kind of scratching at it with her hand because she can't quite tell, you know, that it's psychic blade. She can't see.
She's like, ow, something bit me.
Yep.
Ready, and I will end my turn.
All right. On initiative count 20. This will be your guys' first experience with lair actions. So, to explain how a lair action works, everybody. A lair action is something that happens on initiative count 20. It could be a variable amount of things. There's a certain amount of actions that can be taken by the big bad on initiative count 20 on top of their normal turn. In this particular case, Mother Hazel goes directly after this, which is very convenient for Mother Hazel and less convenient for all of you. But...
Is that why she's going first when they all rolled 18s? Is that what that means?
Absolutely.
Okay.
No, rolled 18s.
So, like, you see how Mother Hazel, Joe, and Pyrie all have an 18 initiative in the stack, but it was still determined.
Oh, she technically is the same. Let me adjust this a little bit, actually, then.
Are you giving her a 19?
I'm giving her a 17.99.
Oh, so then it's Joe's turn, question mark?
Players always go before mobs for me. I didn't realize they were the same initiatives. So with that in mind...
Well, that's good for us. Kill it. Also, I probably would have done my turn differently, but
sorry.
That's okay. No, it's fine.
So in any case, everybody... We're going to go ahead and see which 3 of you get this wonderful bit. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to reveal it. I need to make these public. There we go. All right. It'll be... Let me see if it's going to be one of those 2 first. All right. Mads, Liari, and Joe. As you guys are standing there making your moves, you watch as the jaw seems to disconnect from Mother Hazel's skull, and it pops open much larger than it should naturally look. As you hear a horrible set of eerie and screechy, screaming voices seemingly endlessly exiting out through there, assailing your mind, assailing your ears. You feel horribly unsafe, unhappy. All of these sounds makes you cringe, and it causes you mental pain. Please go ahead and roll that wisdom saving throw for me. Oh,
I
buddy.
barely made that.
God damn it, Joe.
Oh,
No, Joe.
I swear to God, I can't manipulate these rolls. It's so good. Okay, well, Joe has completely. He's as these voices slither out and into his mind, he covers his ears and starts like to fall to his knees. He curls up
3 creatures.
into a
Oh, does that
little
mean I wasn't targeted?
ball, like a fetal position ball, and covers his ears and starts kind of just rocking, laying on his side on the ground as he is unable to do anything, period.
Who are the 3 targets? Because there's 4 of us.
Liari, Joe, and Mads. Pyre did not get targeted.
I
Yeah,
see.
right.
Yeah, the roll was to see who didn't get targeted. When I did
see.
So, with that in mind, Joe's turn is, let me go ahead and see if he gets over it. He does not get over it on his
No.
turn. So
He's
Joe is
not good at getting over things.
He's really not. Joe's incapacitated for his turn. Pyre, you are up. Let me shift up. No. Go that way. There we go.
Can
Yeah.
someone kick him outside the room and close the door? Someone save the baby. Good God.
So what are we thinking?
Um.
This Capri
That'd be a
Sun
bad idea.
is so good.
I haven't had a Capri Sun in so long.
Me neither. So,
Okay. We're gonna hold on. Where do I? Okay. I clicked the bitch. I'm just gonna.
ooh,
Nice.
Nat 20
Wow.
even.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good.
That's
Huge crit.
great.
Huge crit.
Huge crit. All right, make sure to roll it the 2 more times for the other 2 beams. Although
Yep.
that one beam is fucking nasty, so
And again.
damn.
Nice.
This is great. Bap. Bap and bap. All right. So as you literally hold up your hand watching Joe crumple to the ground, covering his ears, I assume your instincts kick in.
Yeah, no, now we're fight mode.
3
Fight a bitch.
perfectly aimed blasts filled with a lot of angry energy fire out, each one smashing directly into Mother Hazel, just as you leave these scorching marks burrowed into her flesh, searing the actual remaining decaying flesh hanging along her body. She screams out, "You're gonna regret that."
Duck it.
That would be your one action so far, right? Oh, make sure to roll those second ones with advantage, please.
Well, I already did the second ones.
Oh, I know. Just with the
It
the
could
up
crit
arrows.
again.
With the up arrows, yeah. You might get crits, which
Oh.
would double your damage.
Nope.
It
Nope,
it
neutral.
never hurts, you know? Okay, so now bonus action and movement for action.
Oh wait, bonus action.
Bonus action or movement, or you exchange
Alright,
movement
brain's
for
doing
action.
a brain thing. Exchange movement for action, correct? So I can cast another spell.
You can cast another cantrip. Yes.
Cantrip. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. Quick question.
Yeah.
Are there any flames open and around her?
Flames?
Say within like a 5-foot radius.
I would say on this little lantern right here, there's probably a flame. There's also one here for reference.
Okay. I would like to use control flame on the one that is like
The one over
on
here.
the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, here. And like making the assumption that everything is wood here.
Primarily, yes. Most everything is wood. I will also state that all of these rooms are slightly damp. For them, like in most places, because there's a lot of moss in the green. There's like a lot of vines and lichen along the walls.
Fungus.
There's fungus
Fungus.
everywhere. There's a little bit of like this green vininess on the ground. So it looks like you're in a living, breathing green thing, and like the walls are covered with thick vines and things like that. I think I did mention that previously, but it's probably something that got overlooked. You know? So, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking I'm still gonna do a funny and try and take the flame from that thing next to
Okay.
her, the little lantern, and like, because I can use control flame,
Okay.
which is this. Oh! It makes me do a thing. Oh, it makes me do a thing. I didn't know it made me do a thing.
So what's your goal with
This is
this
awkward.
movement? You're moving it?
Yeah, sorry, it's like
It's a weird
it's
square,
very
yeah.
awkward. It's a weird square. I'm just gonna put it there for reference. Oh, it's wonky. Anyways, to like, does she? I'm assuming she has some type of like something on, and she's not just buck ass naked. Is she buck ass naked?
I mean, very thin rags. It's like, you know, Mima walking around in a sheet. And she's like, nah, I'm covered.
Nah, she's in a fucking moo-moo killer.
I mean, you can hover over her and it'll show you the full picture at the bottom left.
Yeah. I'm just gonna like hurl the flames at her feet, I think. Like, because I can extend them into one direction.
Okay.
5 feet, and just kind of like aim for like, you know, the ground near her / her toesies. And burn the
Okay.
feetsies.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d20, please. I want to see what happens.
Just a
Just a flat
regular
d20.
D20.
This is just I have DCs in my head. You're just determining what happens. Well,
I tried.
As you control the flame and you forcibly move it from the lantern, you do manage to kind of wiggle it out of the lantern itself. It skirts across the table, kind of leaving a very light little like burn mark. You manage to get it onto the floor, but the floor is just a little bit too damp and the flame just sort of snuffs.
Well, shit.
You still have bonus, so you can take a 5-foot step if you'd like.
I think this is 5 feet, right? 1 block movement.
Oh, goody. You move that way.
Yes.
Yeah,
That
in front
is
of
my
Joe.
feet.
So,
What does that mean, Mr. DM?
Oh, goody, he said. I don't think it's gonna be good.
I think he's full of shit, chat.
so before
Let's
you
not be
before you
constipated,
scoot
Brody.
off in any direction, we're gonna do a grapple check.
Oh shit.
Like,
See, I'm
ooh,
telling you,
me?
fungus is bad. You mushroom lovers, y'all are crazy for that.
Pyrie, as you step away from this viney wall behind you, you feel something try and grab you and pull you back into it. Please roll either acrobatics or athletics.
Oh no.
Oh no. Alright, you attempt to walk away, and as you do, you are pulled into the viney wall. And constricted. Does a 13 do damage?
No.
Alright. So then, currently, you are just considered grappled with this vine blight here in the wall. So until you break the grapple on your next turn, you are unable to leave the vicinity. And you are unfortunately only able to attack the vine blight.
Okay.
Yeah. I believe that also ends your turn. Ah, how exciting.
Tragic.
I'm
Okay.
scared.
Liari,
Yeah.
she turns very slowly in your direction. Every millimeter, centimeter, her head turns. You hear this audible crick, click, and like the stretching of
Isn't this bitch
aged
blind?
leather. Yeah.
Damn.
Let me do a
She
thing.
sniffs me.
I need to determine if she can. Nope. She is sniffing and cannot find you, and I need to know. Nope, she cannot do that. She has to be able to see it. This is gonna be great.
I will fight for my rights to not die, Mr. DM.
No, please do. Please correct me when I do shit. All right. So, oh, actually, she has to roll. What is the DC for that blindness? 15 con. Let's actually see if she can actually. No, she did not. Nope.
She just poked her eye out. Yippee.
Very angrily unable to like cleanse her vision, and instead she just sort of she touches like her own chest, just kind of like slaps her hand on it and becomes invisible.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that a lot. I almost wish she would have swung on me. That would have been better. I hate that. Shit.
That will end Mother Hazel's turn, and this also will reveal the remaining combatants.
Oh. No.
So, are you revealed? You're not revealed. I revealed you in the menu, but you did not reveal. So, this one up here, Liari, gives you a good look and attempts to grapple you.
You said acro or athletics?
Yes. So we're using constrict as opposed to a grapple, like a direct grapple, like it used on Pyre. It's going for an actual attack called constraint.
Oh,
constrict.
I see.
Yeah. Does a 21 hit? Presumably.
What if I said no? I'm just kidding.
So, as it
let
steps...
me reread my some things for a second.
Oh yeah,
I have
that.
two. Okay, that would be a waste because I'd make it an 18. That's not. No. Okay, never mind. Go on. I might do uncanny dodge, but yeah, the parry would only raise my AC to an 18. That's what I was checking because I was like, I know I have a thing for this, but a 21's too fat.
As you watched Mother Hazel disappear, you were too distracted, and the vines reach out from the wall and wrap around you, grappling you, holding you tightly, and start to pull you into the wall itself. As they grab you and squeeze, you kind of feel it pulling into your flesh. You know when somebody like pinches you and it fucking hurts? It's like that, but around an entire like midsection as it grabs you. Go ahead and take 10 points of damage, please.
I will cut that in half. I will uncanny dodge.
Okay.
When an attacker you can see hits you with an attack, you take a reaction to halve the attack's damage.
Beautiful. That's once per turn, or once per round, so I don't see why not.
Right, yeah.
All right, that'll end the Blind Blight's turn. That is their only action.
Thank God, because the last time that I took half the damage, the next attack crit me.
That's
I don't
true.
know if you recall that way
I
back
do
when we were
remember. That
saving
was
Joe,
rough.
and I just sat there face palming like this is dumb.
Mads, you also have watched as Mother Hazel disappeared right before your eyes, before the wall seems to slither and shake along next to you. You watch as these vines seem to reach out in a hand-like form and attempt to grab you. Wow. Does a 22 work?
Yes.
Go ahead and take 5 points of damage as the Vine Blight constricts you and pulls you into the wall, squeezing tightly enough that you lose the breath in your lungs. All right, we're back over here. We can continue to constrict. Do I get to roll it again, actually? That's a good question. Oh, no, that doesn't matter. Nope, hang on. Scrap that whole move. I can't get rid of this. Well, let me... There we go. Scrap that whole move. You are still constricted. The Vine Blight can do nothing else.
Oh. So they're just annoying.
Indeed. You watch as another one seems to ripple
What
out
the
and goes
hell?
to grab Joe.
God. Wow, how convenient. There's 4 of them.
Yeah, crazy. Surprisingly, Joe is incapacitated, and because he's so wiggly, rocking on the ground, the Blight cannot grab it. Cannot grab Joe, and Joe manages to successfully dodge the Blight. Mads, please go ahead and now roll athletics or acrobatics to escape from the constraints of this Vine Blight. This will take 1 action. You are held in place.
Man.
You may, seeing as you can't move anyway, you may also attempt your second action to escape from the Vine Blight.
All right. Oh.
All right.
Let's go.
So, as you escape from the Vine Blight, it seems to shudder and backs up just a little bit into the wall, a little bit away from you. You have a bonus action remaining.
I'd like to move away from the wall.
With a bonus action, you can move 5 feet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't move, but
Oh, is it locked?
yeah. It says paused.
Oh, my apologies. I did that when when Pyre moved. My bad.
So I'll move right there.
Perfect. All right, Liari, you are up. Go ahead and roll me acrobatics or athletics as you use your first action to attempt to escape.
I win.
You absolutely win. This is your bread and butter right here. You easily, now that you're aware of it, you're easily able to wiggle your way out of the Vine Blight's abilities here, and it kind of shuffles. You watch as the vines kind of ripple off as it moves 5 feet away from you. You have your movement and your bonus action available.
Perfect. This is the one time that I wanted to see if, like, I could use the thing that I've had this whole time that hasn't been relevant, and this would be the fight for it. But of course, I'm across the goddamn room. So, actually, I'm gonna ask if Oh, that's a little more than 5 feet too. Man. I'll save my question for if it becomes relevant, but my thought process is if I hurl my psychic blade and attach the green flame blade to it,
Ooh.
can I, like, get them across the way where my homies are? You know what I'm saying?
So, like, you want to hurl the green flame? I think that would count. Yeah. I don't see any reason why.
Because it just says on an attack. Oh, I have to make it a melee attack.
Melee attack.
So I don't think I can throw it.
Not a melee, or not a thrown attack. Yeah.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I sure was thinking, because this is the one time where that thing's really gonna be. This is the one time I've had green flame blade for since the beginning. Okay. In that case, I'm just going to regular kill this vine. I have one action left, right? It's either an action or movement and a bonus action.
Yeah, you have movement and a bonus action, which you can exchange the movement, obviously.
Yep. Cool. Then I will Psychic Blade.
Psychic Blade on what? On who?
The vine.
The vine?
Okay, well.
Unfortunately, it has no mind. I mean, it does, but you don't manage to hit the vine. It manages to do that thing, you know, where it just kind of whoop right out of the way. Whoop.
I'm thinking. Did we do the plus at the beginning for our favorite things?
I don't think we did, but what was your favorite thing?
Because I said my favorite thing was when my character was fully prepared to just knee both of them in the face over the book.
Oh, that's right. D4, go. You always have one. Like, we talked about it enough. It's fine. Give me a D4.
Because I brought it up when I said it. I just said, okay, it's definitely still didn't. Listen, I usually hit those fours, so it could have been close. I don't know.
Solid effort. I got you.
I tried, and I don't want to use my inspiration on that, so that's fine. I don't believe my Psychic Blade has to hit for me to use my bonus action Psychic Blade.
Correct.
I believe I just need to use it at some point. So I will still bonus action Psychic Blade. Sick, nasty.
Nice.
These ones.
You do manage to just barely nick one of the vines. You watch as
and
it
it
as
is
it.
not at any disadvantage right now, right?
It is not.
Okay.
So as you nick the vine, you watch as the entire little section of vines shudder. But it doesn't look like it took too much damage.
Yeah.
All right. That would be your turn, I believe.
Sure was.
All right. 16 wisdom. How you doing? How you doing, Joe? How you doing, buddy? You're doing so good. That's a check, not a saving throw. Nope. Not doing it either way. I tried to biff him. Give him 2. Didn't work. Poor Joe. Pyrie, you're up.
Cool. Do I have to do another saving throw thingy for
Yes. Apologies. You are still grappled. So, go ahead and give me an athletics or acrobatics check to escape the grasp of the vines. All right. Yeah, you do manage to break away, and the vines sort of shuffle away from you along the wall.
Fantastic. Here we go, folks.
Yeehaw!
Oh, shit. All right.
Fire spirit, I choose you, bitch.
Pokemon.
That's a good one. This would be the place we might go down with it, but this is the good place to do that. We didn't ask how big the room was. We said cast fire elemental.
All right. Your spirit is
This
summoned.
is how things were gonna go,
close?
okay? He said shit's damp. We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah. It can appear within 30 feet of you, so most of the way in the room, honestly. I would say you have the lay of most of the room, except for like this tiny corner over here.
Cool. I'm gonna say
Can't.
we pop that bitch.
Are you able to move it and open it and all that?
Yeah, I can move it.
Okay.
I'm just trying to decide specifically where I want to put it. I'm just gonna put it here, honestly.
Okay. Good spot.
Yeah. I think so. So that's up. There's a lot of mushrooms in this area, right?
There are so many of these green mushrooms.
So I have a quick question.
Absolutely. What's your question about the mushrooms?
Because, like, assuming Pyrie's background, would she potentially know what kind of mushrooms or fungi? What is the green mushroom?
Well, because you're in combat, it will take you an entire turn to identify the information regarding these green mushrooms. Provided you are successful on a nature check. But you can do it.
Do I still have the ability to do that now?
Yeah, you can exchange. Wait. No. Because your first action was used to break grapple, and your second movement action was used to conjure your spirit, because I believe that is a full action, is it not?
I thought because I was grappled, that's just like a reaction, like I have to do a saving thing.
It counts as an action to break the grapple on your turn, if that makes sense.
Okay.
But yeah, summoning the wildfire spirit also takes an action. but it goes directly after you in combat, as I recall.
It does.
So, yeah. So simultaneously, or if not.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So what are we thinking?
I'm assuming I can't technically do anything else unless it's considered a bonus action, right?
Correct. At least not for you specifically. Your wildfire spirit still has its actions and whatnot, of course.
Mm-hmm. 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 I'm just thinking of something stupid.
I'm prepared.
Spice of life.
All right. Decisions.
We'll. Assuming that I can only do cantrip stuff right now, bonus actiony things, then I'm simply go to Fire Boy.
All right. Your wildfire spirit stands ready.
However, it doesn't give me the ability.
To do the thing.
He's not on the list.
He's not technically in the list. Let me fix that.
He's not in my list.
Whoop.
Oh.
Whoop.
Whoop. Whoop. Whoop.
It's time to do stupid and be crimes.
Yeah, there we go. All right, let me...
Whoa.
The other way.
There we go.
Other way. There we go. All right, now it's the spirit's turn.
Awesome sauce. Anyways, flame seed.
Yeah, burn this bitch down.
Yeah. Hold on, I have too many windows. The little guy. Specifically, we're gonna aim for the one that's behind Larry.
Oh.
Bet. All right. So you take that that little, as it fires a little fiery seed. It hits the wall, but it does not seem to cause any obvious damage to the vine blight next to Liari.
What? Lame.
I want to say though, as per our current spiel anyway, you could replace the movement with another attack.
Whoa.
Cool. Awesome.
You
No.
go again.
Wah! Two, just
Oh,
pew
yeah, I
pew,
have that.
and both just managed to like kind of hit the wall. One falls short. Unfortunately, it just didn't quite make the damage. Yeah, that's the correct sound. Bonus action, though I know it does not have one. So 5-foot step if you like.
Nah.
Okay. So firstly, what was the freaking DC for the stupid blindness?
15.
15. There it is.
Yeah, you keep scrolling, Mr. DM.
I know. God damn it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you stay blind, you invisible hoe. We'll get to you later.
She's
I don't even know where you
invisible and
are
she's
anymore.
blind. Fucking
On
Christ,
a
man.
creature you could see. On a creature you could see.
That's so funny.
Nope, this one's not on a creature it can see, but, you know.
Now Mads is goaded for that.
It was
Mads
cast on a
carried the
creature
whole
she can
fight.
see.
Otherwise,
Bro.
we're fucked.
This is so rough. Okay. No, I can't say she can do that. That doesn't make sense to my brain, so I won't do it that way.
Mr. DM, for my own purposes, does the fire elemental count as an ally?
It sure does.
Okay.
All right. So, Mother Hazel just cackles, and then it does take a turn. So, Liari.
She cackles and doesn't take a turn. Can I echolocate where that cackle came from?
Roll perception.
Is that gonna take up my whole turn?
I'll say for shits and giggles, you could do it. If she's cackling, you could probably gauge a general direction. Everybody can do that if they like.
Come on, baby. Because she's invisible. She's not incorporeal, right?
No, just invisible. As far as you know. So with a Hyrie, to you, it just sounds like it's echoing all around you. You can't quite discern Mother Hazel's location. But Liara, you can gauge it's somewhere to your left. You can't quite get the distance, but she's left.
Okay.
As the Vine Blight...
I'll say, guys, she's somewhere over there and point. In the direction.
The Vine Blight shuffles a little bit to its left and then reaches back out for you.
Okay.
Does a 20 get you?
No. Yeah, it does.
You are considered grappled once again.
I would like to have the damage once again.
Halved, yeah. Go ahead and uncanny dodge.
Yippee.
Yippee! Boy, this fight's a lot of grappling.
I'm a grapple expert, but they're eventually gonna whittle me down.
As this one kind of... Wait, actually, it's going to need to decide. Hang on. Oh, okay. All right. Well, never mind. As it shuffles over, it sees Joe kind of fetal position on the ground, and it kind of floats over, leaning over the door, and grabs him, picking him up and pulling him into the wall. And you
Mr.
can
DM,
hear...
your dice are loaded?
My dice are loaded, apparently. Yeah. You can hear the gasp, like the as the air is being squeezed out of Joe. How smart are you? You can't be that smart.
Joe? Oh.
No, the Vine Blight. No, it is not that smart.
I was gonna say, Joe is tragic. Why do you ask?
So the Vine Blight is going to attempt to grapple the Wildfire Spirit.
Okay! Huge!
That's why I was like, how smart are you? Like...
Because I think it has immunity to being restrained, doesn't it?
I'm looking, actually. Grapple immunity. Yeah.
Yep.
So, the vines just sort of swing through. Pyrie, please roll a 1d6 for me.
Yeah, free fire damage! Yeah!
Look, they fucking dumb. Alright.
I love that for us.
So, as the Vine Blight leans forward and tries to wrap its tendrils around the spirit, the vines just kind of go through, and as they come out, they're a light burning, and you kind of get this little acridy burning. You know when you burn green wood and it gets that smokiness? Yeah, you're getting that kind of filling up, and as it kind of like flails about against the wall, taking 4 points of fire damage, which actually...
Is it doubled? Because it
would be doubled, yeah.
Yeah!
I had to consider that. It seems like it got hurt real bad from that fire.
Let's go.
Alright. The next Vine Blight. Being unable to enter the room because Joe is being held aloft in the doorway, it attempts to take Joe from its brother. but is unable to get a good grip on Joe himself and misses its constrict. Which brings us to round 3. Mads, you are not anything right now. You're doing pretty good. What you want to do? How you feeling?
I would like to stay that way.
Theoretically.
However, I would like to reach over to this blight next to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to use vampiric touch.
All right. Okay. All right. So, what's your attributes here, buddy? Okay, just checking. So as you reach out and touch the vine, you pour necrotic energy from your hand as your lotus glows just this light white color. And you watch as the vines that you touch, and spreading outwards as they decay, they start to writhe and wriggle. Some of the pieces just decaying enough that they fall to the ground and start to completely disintegrate into essentially compost for all intents and purposes. It takes 9 points of necrotic damage, and you, I believe, get half of that?
I think so.
Yeah, so go ahead and take half of that, which I believe is... Well, it'll do it automatically with the heart, but I want to say it's rounded to the 5. No need to make your concentration check. You didn't.
Oh, okay.
Until the spell ends, you can make the attack again on each of your turns as a magic action targeting the same creature. Spiffy.
So I can just keep hitting it?
You can continue to hit it with Vampiric Touch for no additional spell slot charge.
Fantastic. I'd like to hit it again.
Go ahead and roll. Just make sure you
I roll
uncheck
that?
use a spell slot.
Oh, okay.
This is going well.
I mean, it's going. So as you go to touch it, again, the vines that you're going to touch keep being disintegrated and falling and being already dead. You can't quite grab anything living because you have damaged it in the particular spot you've reached, unfortunately.
It keeps trying to make me do a concentration.
I know. But it's until the spell ends.
Which
melee
I
attack
think
on hit,
would...
they take damage.
Yeah,
Yeah, the only reason that you would roll concentration is if you got hurt. So it's very annoying, but we just keep turning it on.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. I think I'm done.
Yep.
Right?
You have a bonus action if you'd like.
Nah.
Okay. Then yeah. Liara, you are up. That vine blight.
Acrobatics.
That vine blight is holding it. Yeah, it's not going to be able to beat that. So you once again wiggle yourself free. Unless it rolls a net. No. Nah. Fuck that. You wriggle yourself out. That is one action to do so.
The way you were gonna steal that from me for like a moment.
Yep. I decided against it. We're good.
Okay, so remind me of the situation over here. Who's entangled with who at the moment?
Currently Joe is being held by this guy here and attempting to be grabbed by this other one. Okay. This one's stupid. And you just wriggled out of this one.
Okay. Because I wriggled out, if I move, does it still get an attack of opportunity, or is it?
No, it does not.
All right. Cool. I'm gonna completely just... We're doing the thing then, because the setup is finally here. I'm gonna... Hi, hello, it is me. I have flames. This is so stupid.
I got
Okay.
fire.
I have fire. So, talk me through how I roll this, because it is essentially an attack with the weapon that I use, and then the damage from this goes on to whatever creature I throw the flame to. So I believe I roll the attack and then I roll the green flame blade, or is it going to ask me what I'm attacking with if I roll the green flame blade?
Roll green flame blade and let's see what it does, because I'm never really sure about these.
Oh, okay.
Until
so I
go.
click it and it has main weapon damage and it has secondary target damage, and I'm pretty sure all my weapons are the same damage.
Well, so your main weapon damage is going to be the one that you hit. Secondary is the fire itself jumping.
Yes, I just mean like of my choice of weapons. I think they all do the same thing, so I don't, because I don't think it's gonna ask me which one I'm attacking with, but I don't think it matters in this particular.
I don't think any of your stuff has different checks yet. So yeah.
So with this one here, I'm going to use my normal dagger. Because I have plans.
Okay. So
then I guess I'll put this here to show it, I guess, because I needed the flame to hop to this guy.
Okay. So that's your green flame blade that you. So as you swing your attack like you normally would.
Oh, it didn't even do my normal attack damage.
No, it did not.
Yeah,
So,
this is how it... Okay, so I
so
still
this
have
is
to
how
roll.
it rolls. So this is the damage for the actual fire. Okay. Provided you hit.
Yes, that is the damage for the fire. Okay, so I did hit, because it's a 22. Does a 22 hit?
Oh, yeah, 22 hits.
Okay, so the 22 hits the guy that I'm aiming at, and the fire bounces to
over here.
Guy.
And... to be clear, is it the same damage for both creatures?
You brandish the weapon used in the spell's casting and make a melee attack with it against one creature within 5 feet of you. On a hit, the target suffers the weapon's attack's normal effects, and you can cause green fire to leap from the target to a different creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of it. The second creature takes fire damage equal to your spell casting's ability modifier. So it's the D8 that I rolled plus 4. So the first guy gets the normal damage plus the fire damage.
Yep. And then the second
and
one
then
gets
the second guy gets
D8.
what I rolled plus 4.
Is it 1d8 per enemy or 2d8s per enemy? That's what I'm looking at. At 5th level, the melee attack does an extra. Okay, so yeah, that 2d8 is accurate. So the 2d8 will hit the Vine Blight, so that'd be 10 damage to the first one, and then it bounces and does 10 damage to the second one. The first one also takes your dagger damage. So,
yes.
Did that all make sense? It makes sense to me. I want to make sure it makes sense to you before I move forward.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And because I hit the first one with the dagger, I want to nick it.
Hold that thought. Because you hit it with the dagger, which cuts some of the vines off. And as you blast that green fiery flame across your blade, it takes double damage from the fire.
Okay.
And bites it. The first one bursts into flames, going up the wall and starting to catch fire up against this wall here. The fire then bounces through the door over at this other Vine Blight, which takes double damage. And starts to burn brightly in a green-orange fire. You can't hear any screams, but it is writhing about as if everything is going very badly for it right now.
So that just took 28 damage and is fine.
The bottom one?
Yeah.
It took 20 flame damage.
It should be 28 because the second one gets
Oh,
the
you're
D8.
correct.
That's rolled plus 4.
You're
so it's a base
correct.
14 doubled.
Okay.
Yeah.
With that, most of the vines are pretty detached from the wall, the ceiling. It looks
Oh,
like it's
Lord.
literally barely hanging there at this point. It's just writhing. Most of it's on fire. You know.
Sick. Well, I guess because I can't nick the one that's already dead, but because my attack did hit on this one, can I deal sneak attack damage to it because Joseph is there? And Pyrie?
Are you throwing your...
Actually, Joseph doesn't count, but Pyrie counts.
Yeah, Joseph's incapacitated currently.
Yeah.
But Pyrie technically counts as an ally that's near it within 5 feet. So yes.
Yes.
You
so
may
I can
attack with
sneak
sneak
attack
attack.
damage this freak.
Kill that thing.
Yeah, please God.
All right, with your sneak attack damage, yeah, that takes care of that problem. As the last of the vines detach from the wall and ceiling, you watch as they slump onto the floor and start to writhe about, curling up into themselves as the vines smolder from a sickly green to a smoldering black, smoky husk.
Okay. I don't think I can do anything else because I moved and actioned a lot, and my only bonus action is Soul Knife, which I can't use. So,
Okay, yeah,
is
that
there
all
any way
tracks.
for me to shake Joe out of it? Is that like...
Not without
I don't
using
remember
an
what's wrong with
action
him.
to help him, because currently you only have a bonus action at best, I think.
Okay. That's true. Well, because I you know how healing potions are like a bonus action.
Yeah.
Although I think you said it was an action for another person.
For
but
another
I don't know.
person
So I didn't
to-
know if I could like kick him as a bonus action. Like, get up. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with him.
If
I
you want to
forgot.
provide damage, I'll allow you to kick him for a bonus action.
I don't want to provide damage. I just don't remember what's wrong with him.
There were really creepy, eerie whispers, and you heard
Oh.
them and shook them off, but maybe Joe didn't.
Fuck it. Yeah. I don't want to deal damage, but can I slap him to see if it gets him like out of it?
I mean,
Like a gentle slap, or like.
Well, the reason I was gonna say is you could. Well, all right, yeah, that's fine. Go ahead, give me a little gentle. Joe, come on, buddy.
Yeah. It's just like, I don't know. I guess do you still want me to roll unarmed strike,
No.
even though it's like not really? Okay.
No. Nope, he is completely deep in it right now.
Well,
But
I
you,
tried.
you gave him a free roll, so there's that. Speaking of a free roll,
All right, bud. Try it again.
nope,
Okay.
nope, poor Joe. He is always in. Why is it always Joe? He never gets out of these. He's always in this every battle, all the time.
His mental's pretty fragile. Understandably
bad.
so, Mr. DM.
Well, that'll be Joe's turn. Pyrie, you and your wildfire spirit are up and available.
Gimme! Well. Where did it go? Where did it go? Da, 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 da.
Show us, Mr. Beast. Yeah.
First, we're gonna do a fun thing.
Yeah, do the things.
Enhanced bond.
Oh? Wait.
Enhanced bond. The bond with your wildfire spirit enhances your destructive and restorative spells. Whenever you cast a spell that deals fire damage or restores hit points while your wildfire spirit is summoned, roll a d8 and you gain a bonus spell to the number rolled up to 1 damage or healing roll of that spell. In addition, when you cast a spell with a range other than the spell can originate from you or your wildfire spirit.
It's just a proxy at this point? That's terrifying.
So anyways.
Bonus equal to the number rolled to 1 damage or healing roll of the spell. Damn, that's so cool!
I know. I've been holding on to it.
Okay, so it's just active. Flat out. It's always active.
Flat out. It
This
is
is
now always
great.
active. Instantaneous special
Upon
self-spell.
summoning, it's active. Yeah, okay. Alright, okay, alright, okay. So what are we doing? How you rolling that? What you doing with that? I like that. That's
So-
super cool.
Thank you. So I have options. Is the terrifying part. There's only 2 of the thingies left, right? They killed the other 2. Plus the lady.
Yes. So as far as you are aware, only Mother Hazel and 2 Vine Blights are left.
Cool. I'm gonna use my burning hands. I'm not gonna be moving. I'm just gonna be spell casting. I'm gonna use burning hands.
Okay.
It'll let me
Where
hello when
I now
click.
have to ask where it is originating from, and who is it on?
It's gonna originate from my wildfire spirit, and it's gonna go towards the vine blight. That's
Gonna
next
burn
to
the
it.
dumb guy? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The dumb one.
The dumb one.
All right. Since you're casting it, it is an extra D8's worth of damage. Please go ahead and roll an extra D8 for me.
So how do I do that? Do I just like...
Bottom right, the 3rd dice from the left is a D8. So you just click that 1 time and then hit roll,
Okay.
and it'll roll it for you. And you get an extra 3 points of damage, fire damage at that. So, with 11 points of fire damage blasting out as the wildfire spirit leans back and shoots it out. Well, it'll probably be considered its feet. It blasts out, doing 11 points of fire damage to a normal creature, but 22 to this thing. And as it blasts the fire into it, you watch as the entire wall becomes a giant blackened scorch mark, completely disintegrating the vine. So that would be 1 action.
So anyways.
So anyways, I started blasting.
So anyways, I started blasting.
You have 1 more action and a bonus action available.
Okay.
Choices?
I have choices. I have several choices. I have a fun choice though.
All right. What's the decision?
Joe's fine. Maz is pretty fine. Everyone else is fine. Okay, everyone's fine. Never mind. I just can't fucking read. It's okay. I just can't read. It's alright. It's okay. Everything's fine. You know what? For fun. Wait, where did we say the lady was?
Somewhere to my left when I was standing by the vine. Across
Like
the room.
collectively the left of the map.
So if I was
left
here,
of-
it could be here, 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 somewhere in that general, that way.
Mm-hmm. 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 Spike growth.
What did you do? Hang on. Oh, spike growth.
You're right.
Nice.
Poke its toes that you tried to light on fire.
Exactly.
Fuck them nasty ass feet.
Or is
Ain't nobody
within
sucking them
it
toes.
takes two. Most unhinged shit.
What do you mean? I am family friendly.
Every 5 feet it travels. Oh man. All right. Okay. All right. I need to check some things. Give me a second.
Because of how movement counts as a large entity inside of small space.
I see. Okay. I got it. All right. So, firstly, concentration. Dun, 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 dun. I need to do this. All right. That answers that. So, with the spike growth, go ahead and roll me 2d4, would you, Pyrie? For the stabbing. Even though it's a large creature, it still counts as one per tile moved, if you will.
Grab it.
All right. So, oh, I just rolled that. That's funny. Get out of here. So, as you spike growth the entire left side of the room, you watch as the walls, the floorboards, the shelving all across the side all starts to break, shatter, fall as these giant jutting root-like spikes pierce the ground, coming in, and you hear all this clattering and smashing, and you hear a and a She does maintain her concentration, but she has been impaled somewhere within that space.
Can we see the blood droplets?
Ooh! Perception. It's a high DC.
Okay.
Everybody may do it if
Well,
they'd like.
damn.
Let's go.
I mean, it was a good roll.
Unfucking believable.
Who knows?
Pyrie. You are able to, as you watch the spikes go upwards and outwards, you watch as some of the goopy, greenish, reddish blood spatters off of the bed.
Awesome.
So she's in this general vicinity. You're aware of that.
Share the information. I wish to be a knower.
Harry's just gonna perk up, like, right after doing that and be like, I'm there, and point to the bed.
What? Nice. Okay.
This is working out real well. That would be both of Pyrie's actions, I believe.
Yep, those are both of Pyrie's actions, and...
Okay.
We'll leave it at that.
Wildfire Spirit's turn.
So true. Wildfire Spirit. We're gonna... Wait, that's the wrong sheet. Clicky click. One boy left. We're just gonna...
Bruh.
Woo! 2 in a row.
All right. So I assume you're shooting at the last little bastard, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we're aiming at.
So as you direct your wildfire spirit to shoot a little seed of flame out, it flies true, smashing into what could be considered the heart of the creature. It's a little bit drier in that spot, and the entirety of that wall just scorches and consumes as the vines seem to writhe and wriggle about, unable to scream in a way you can hear, as it drops to the ground, completely burnt.
Cool.
Cool.
Anyways.
It's dead.
Do.
All right. Movement and action taken for Wildfire Spirit. Ends Wildfire Spirit's turn.
Ended.
All right. I keep scrolling up for this, and I keep forgetting what it is. And I don't know. It's a con save. I think it's 15. How are you failing these?
Yeah, stay.
How
behind.
are you possibly failing these?
Yeah.
She's too focused on the fact that she's got spikies through her toes.
Yeah, truly. God damn, being blind has made her absolutely worthless. She can't do, like, anything.
Your first monster that finally got to transform after 19 episodes, and she still can't do shit except for have her ads kind of hug us a little bit.
I want to point out, you guys fucking... First off, she got blinded. Classic Mads move, so she can't aim. And then, while she's stumbling around blind, somebody made a big floor of spikes.
Yeah.
So, you guys got a theme.
Day.
She's having a really rough day.
And I don't feel bad at all.
No,
And then
honestly, her day could be worse. Allow me to make an attempt.
Make it worse.
D4. It's 2d4 per movement, I believe. Yes, takes for every 5 feet it travels. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and roll me 6d4, please.
Holy shit.
I rolled that as wildfire by accident, but that's okay.
That doesn't matter yet. All right, she's taking the damage. Let me roll the concentration to see if it matters. Oh my god, I thought she was gonna fail. She has managed. You hear shuffling and as she kind of makes her way somewhere in the spikes, although it's hard to gauge where.
Can I attempt to hear where
you all may attempt to hear the cries of pain.
Yeah, let me find that whitey bitch. Where's she going?
Not the 2.
This time, Pyrie, you are unable to ascertain her location. Of Mads, it just sounds like she's somewhere in front of you. You can't get a direct location. Liari, however, manages to hear it right about there.
Guys, she's over there by the side of the table. Points.
She's like in the fucking center of this thing, which is really funny.
She's blind.
She physically
She
does
has
not
no
know
logic for
where anything is. She's trying to find a way out, but she moved poorly.
Bitch
Oh,
is
that's
gonna
so
die.
sad. But it's actually really funny. Yeah, no kidding. Is this cyberbullying? Is this what it is? Did we bring back cyberbullying 2025? I'm kidding. Holy shit.
Mads, what would you like to do?
Well, you see, I'm kind of running into the same issue now.
You see?
I can't see her, so I can't do
I pointed in the direction where I heard her.
But all of them say that I have to see her. I have to be a person that I can see.
It's a problem, isn't it?
Or I have to be able to touch them.
I will remind you as well, is you can hold an action to cast if something else happens. So, you know, if she
Good reminder, Mr. DM, very base.
Yeah. If you are waiting, like you're holding a spell for when you see her, you know.
We prepare a spell.
Still newish, you know. I'm here to provide guidance.
Yeah, the hold action has only been relevant once, I think, so far.
Mm-hmm.
And that was an accident.
Like roleplay stuff, I don't need to help you guys at all. You got that. Combat, we're still like we're figuring it out. We're getting there. We're moving through.
Well, I guess like okay, if she like springs out of invisibility at any point, and I can see her. Oh wait, so actually, I just found a thing. I don't know if you'd agree. I don't know if you'd agree with this.
What's the thing?
Ray of enfeeblement. A beam of energy shoots towards a creature within range. It doesn't say I have to see her.
Right. If you have faith, she's in range.
Maybe you have faith.
Yeah, do you believe me when I say she's over here?
I just do a ray in that direction.
Roll a D100.
Okay.
wow.
Let's see if it's guided by the goddess.
Oh.
Please.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, you feel like you could probably hit her with that.
All right.
Goated.
Let's go.
Absolute nonsense. Every time our fights are just absolute
It's just obnoxious. Oh, this is also a oh wait, hang on. Wait, is this concentration? It is concentration. It will disable the blindness if you cast this.
What?
Yeah.
As a warning.
Wait, it's Constitution saving throw. Oh.
Yeah.
But
it's another
you can only
concentration,
have
so-
one active concentration spell at a time because you are physically concentrating on it. You're
No
maintaining that
multitasking,
blindness.
I kind of like her being blind, but
Yeah,
I
me
kinda wanna
too.
do this. Okay, I take it back.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give yourself that thing back and all. It was
You
such
can
a
hold
good
that
thing.
action in case.
Can I hold that action
You
with the
absolutely
98?
can. I'm gonna give it to you.
If she
Perfect.
were to somehow break her blindness, that's ready.
And then
You're
bam!
ready.
As soon as you feel the blindness break, you're like, enfeebled.
There we go. Perfect. All right. Well, I guess other than that, I'd
Well, if
like
you're holding-
to.
Yeah.
I guess I'd like to bless me and I'd like to bless the party members. So
I think bless is concentration.
fuck.
Anything with
It
that
is.
big C circle
No.
under the
I
side of
see.
the spell is concentration. The R is ritual cast, but the C is.
Remember how you wanted
concentration.
to throw a dagger earlier? That might be.
I throw the dagger.
You sure can.
randomly.
Throw it at disadvantage.
We're praging. Oh,
Well.
That's not this.
Go ahead. Go give me the disadvantage in case you roll a 1.
Yeah.
Okay. It was a solid effort. So
went
holding
We know where it
enfeeblement.
isn't.
Yeah.
So true. We know where it isn't.
Okay, I guess my turn's up.
You guys are at
I
this
can't do
weird
anything.
impasse where like she's blind and can't do anything, so it doesn't break the invincibility. And you guys can't see her. It's turned into a strange waiting game. It's very entertaining.
What do you mean? I can just do more damage with spiky things.
That's
I have
true.
faith in my dagger throws.
Huck the
Truly.
thing. Disadvantage.
Oh, is it actually my turn?
It actually is your turn, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just psychic blade in this direction
Disadvantage. Ooh, that's a good throw, too.
$16 though.
Just hits.
Okay. We hit it.
Technically speaking...
It's at disadvantage, right?
Technically...
No, I know I was,
Hang on,
but...
wait. Hang on. There's a lot of disadvantage happening.
I don't know.
You would have gotten advantage because she's blind, but she's invisible. That makes it disadvantage. So it was a flat roll. So it would have been 26. Sneak attack.
I would say
no,
no if it canceled out.
Because it has
right?
to be advantage to get sneak attack.
Right, yeah.
So,
okay. And nobody's over there because nobody wants to break their toes.
Right, yeah. So, as you huck your psychic blade, you hear it as it hits.
I am very confident she is there now.
Oh, hang on. She does manage to maintain invisibility.
You are so annoying. I'm gonna do it again.
Okay. Whoa.
And it's just flat this time,
roll.
right? Because
Yeah.
we said, yeah, okay.
Yep. So another dagger. You hurl it out, and you hear it hit. And ah!
Bro!
Oh my god!
Why is this so bad?
It manages
Right.
to maintain invisibility.
I'll do my bonus action one then.
Okay. Third tries. Yo!
Okay.
This is it. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones.
What? What
No.
are you like? I'm just gonna. Just fight us like normal, you crazy bitch. Larry says that, by the way.
You hear a perfect mimic of your own voice as she says it back to you.
What the hell? Oh, hell no. What this? What? The parrot. I hate it. I have to end my turn, but I hate it.
It hasn't come up yet, but you know, there's that. Oh, hey, Joe, buddy, how you doing? You doing okay? No, no.
He's never
you're
been
not
okay,
doing
Mr. DM.
He's just going to lay there. Yes, he is, right in the doorway.
That's fucking amazing.
We picked up an NPC. We became a party of 4, but realistically, we're just a party of 3 with a baby.
child.
With a
Yes.
child.
We are with child.
Why did we bring a baby to the battlefield? No one will know.
We couldn't find a sitter.
Because he's our inspiration. What do you mean?
That's not my mother. Evil.
He's our reason to fight.
Like, we already came into this with our own reasons to do shit, but, like, he gives us, like, an extra reason to be like, hey,
He's the reason we do it together. Because normally we just do it for ourselves.
Joe is the glue.
holds this unstable,
this party.
mentally ill, panty thieving group together.
I haven't seen panties in like 2 episodes, I'll have you know.
You're still trying, though.
Of course.
Of
It's my
course.
joy.
No, wait. No, you
That's
have.
where the insanity part
You
comes
did.
in. Because what's the definition of insanity? Trying something repetitively, thinking that the outcome
Yeah.
is going to be different,
stole-
but it's the same.
I took the crew's panties in episode 17 after we rested after we killed the lizards. So
Yep.
it had
Yep.
and when I said it's been at least 2 episodes,
I guess technically you're right. I don't like it.
I don't like it, but
All right, Pyre, you're
I
up.
keep track.
What would you
of
like
my
to do?
panties.
So, anyways,
Make sure that you note you are maintaining concentration on spike growth, so no other concentration
am.
spells.
uh,
Also, I realized about 2 turns ago we made a mistake with your spells, and you cast 2 full spells instead of 1 cantrip. So that's a thing that I need to note.
what spell?
During your turn, you can use 1 action to cast any higher level spell first or up, and then your second spell cast must be a cantrip if you cast another spell.
Yeah, but wait. I've cast a lot of spells.
I know. Last turn you did Burning Hands and Spike Growth, which are technically 2 higher level spells. So I was saying we gotta. I gotta watch. Make sure we don't do it again.
Last turn?
Yeah,
What did Sunny do burn hands on? What did I miss?
on this guy. She burned hands. Or was that the wildfire? No, that was you through the wildfire spirit, and then you cast
Through the wildfire
this,
spirit, I can do so.
and then that shot the bolt, and then that moved there. So
Ah.
technically, Pyre, yes, that was 2 regular spells as opposed to 1 regular and 1 cantrip. But in any
I didn't
case,
think that was in the same casting, but okay.
I don't know. I think that's what it was, but it was also
Scrolling
dark.
up. Scrolling up.
Here we go. We have spike growth and yep, burning hands. That is correct.
Where the hell? This list is too long to scroll through.
There's a lot of shit going on.
Spike growth. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not. That's fine. I'm just more.
Can't really
Yeah,
do
let's watch it.
anything. Well, I can, but I can, but I can't. You
Yep.
know what I mean?
Everybody's in the same boat until she becomes visible, or she's not blind. One of the 2.
Uh-huh.
I'm not caving.
Shots in the dark. Yeah, I hope you don't cave. That's because this is funny as all get
This
out.
is such an
Honestly.
entertaining interaction. Like, I couldn't plan for this. I probably could have. If
Ooh,
I
can I
given
do
it.
something dumb?
Is that not
To make
what
it
we're
easier.
doing?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's like extra
Hi,
stupid.
welcome to Monday night. Miles.
Okay, so hear me out. I'm only gonna cast a cantrip.
Okay.
And like, okay, Larry said that the thing is what, next to the table-ish area?
It's around here, and I'm very confident because I've hit it 3 times.
That's true. You would pretty have.
Fantastical.
You'd have a pretty good idea.
So,
Yeah. Share with the class.
hold on. I want to make sure that I have the correct thing in my brain.
The level of anxiety that you create with these pauses.
It's a beautiful skill.
Okay.
Like, I don't create that anxiety when I pause. People just think I'm going for panties, and then they eye roll. Like, that's not...
Fantastic. Okay. I'm going to use a cantrip, and that's the only thing I'm going to use this turn in order to make up for the fact that I used 2 spells less before.
That was very thoughtful.
I'm only going to do this,
Okay.
but I'm very specifically going to aim for the area in which Larry has been hitting, and I'm going to use elementalism for beckon earth, so that way there is a shroud of dust that covers surfaces in a 5-foot square area.
That's
Eat
hot.
shit, we can see you now.
That's hot. That's crazy.
That's such a good
Amazing.
idea.
I know. It's like I'm really smart sometimes. Pyre may be dumb, but I swear there's something in my brain.
All right. So,
Anyways,
all right. Then I will say, for all intents and purposes, using this, knowing exactly where it is going to make this work. Because I don't know that this would always work, but in this case,
yeah.
you blast a bunch of dirt in the air, and as it falls and rains down, you start to see the outlined form of the hag, covered in dust unknowingly.
True, because she's blind. She don't know.
She don't know. She knows nothing.
Oh,
This shit is unbelievable.
yeah. she-
I've been saving this one too.
It's so interesting because she's simultaneously visible and invisible. And, like, that's not something that normally happens, so it's weird.
We live in a paradox.
So anyway,
Anyways,
Wildfire Spirit's
so anyway.
turn.
Oh my god! And it's like I can see the enemy now,
Crazy.
and I can totally just
Pew pew.
flame seed her
Um,
ass.
Because you... Oh, no, that would just balance out. Never mind. Bet. Okay, so... Pew! Little fire seed flies out, attacks her, and she goes, ah! Oh my god.
Wow.
She maintains invisibility, so she's still just a dust-covered hag shape.
Why is she like this?
She's a dusty old biddy.
Oh, that's so funny.
Second action for Flame Spirit.
I can just cast it again, right?
Yep.
Cool.
The second one, even though you can kind of see the outline, the Fire Spirit shoots a little bit, just a little bit wide, just a little bit off.
Just a smidgen.
Just a smidge. Just a little bit.
I have a question of
It's okay,
whether or not we get
maintain the
advantage
illusion
on
that
it
we don't
again.
know where
'Cause
she is.
Oh.
Huh?
That's valid. That's very valid. Thank you for bringing that up. Yeah, roll advantage on both of those, actually. Like, even the previous
because
one.
we can see her again.
Because
And she's
technically...
still blind. So it's
Yep.
like we're canceling out. Before the blindness and the invisibility. Oh my god.
Unbelievable on both accounts, by the way. Will you please roll me an additional d6 worth of fire damage for that
D6.
crit?
Wow.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
When the game tries to balance it out, but I still roll.
Oh, that's me. That's unhelpful.
that is unhelpful.
Bro,
Wow.
That's-
She is.
That's so funny.
it's been 3 or
Mr.
4
DM, your
nat
weighted die.
20s.
She's
I
just
rolled
really,
a 2.
She's just really concentrated and be like, no, they're taking pot shots. They don't know where I am. She's
She's in that level of copium, like when you're playing Battleship, but you're sitting in front of a mirror, and so they just keep hitting you, and they're like, man, they're just getting really lucky, but they're just like straight up cheating.
Wildfire Spirit is done. It is Mother Hazel's turn again. First off, Constitution saving throw. I swear to God, you should succeed
Wait, I have
at
a
one of
question.
these. Yeah,
I have a question
finally.
because
What's your
spike growth, even just standing there, even if she's not moving, does she still like take damage or have
No.
to do the throw?
Only when she makes movement in your spike growth does she get hurt.
Okay.
That's why she took the 6 D4s
Yeah.
earlier, because she moved from the bed down there, not really knowing what direction to go. But she did successfully, finally break broke your blindness.
Bummer, because that was funny.
But that means they get hit with the thing, right?
You can technically see them, so yeah.
Yep.
Yep. She
The
thinks
thing that
she's
you readied is
invisible.
ready.
Oh, she thinks she's invisible. Wow, this is interesting. Hang on.
She can
There's
see now,
layers
but
to
she
this.
thinks she's invisible. But she doesn't know that she's not invisible technically because
Okay.
we can see her ass with the dust.
As she
Right.
gains her vision is when you blast her with the ray. So go ahead and give me a cast on that. You've been holding that action
Alright.
this whole time. You gonna succeed this one? Holy shit.
Oh, evil.
It took the entire time for you to start rolling these well. Hag.
You can see now.
Is she
Is it
technically...
clear now? The
She's
rain's
technically
gone.
invisible, but she has the dirt on her. So let's see if she recognizes how that's going.
No.
Add her int. Hang on. It shouldn't have been my roll. I'm just gonna do this way. We'll just reset.
Oh.
Nope. Does not make that correlation and still
Crazy.
entirely
She just has
believes
dust in her
herself.
eyes.
Entirely believes she's invisible. Because she is. Like, she is technically invisible, except covered in dirt, and she's just not putting these together. It's so good. I'm going to use this symbol as invisible on her part. So, Mother Hazel's turn, finally, officially.
Knowing. This is gonna be
Bro.
rough. I'm not even gonna lie. This is gonna be rough now. But
So, okay. Yeah, you
we've
can't really
stalled her
tell.
turns.
You can't tell how well she's doing right now. Because you can only see the dustiness of her.
Right.
But
Like, we
she's-
see sludge places where she's been hit, but, like, who knows how much sludge is in her body, truly.
So, now that she can see, and I am going to be very clear, she very much is angry at Mads specifically for
Oh.
blinding her.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah. So, she's going to cast Mind Sliver on Mads.
Aw, that's shitty.
Mm,
Damn!
ouch.
Alright. So, go ahead and make that intelligence saving throw, would you?
I believe in.
It could have been so good.
Alright, go ahead and take your 6 points of psychic damage as you get a splitting migraine as she reaches out a bony finger and points at you. You also have a 1d4 subtracted from your next saving throw before the end of your next turn. Additionally, you don't need to take that because you don't have anything going. So you can go to your effects tab and get rid of enfeeblement because it doesn't exist currently. Secondarily, what does Mads fear? Well, here, I'll just cast it. It'll be fine. She officially has dropped her invisibility to do Mind Sliver and this Phantasmal Killer. Mads,
Aw.
what sort of monster would be the thing that scares Mads the most?
I would imagine it'd be like what they think the goddess looks like, but just like an evil version of that.
I love that answer so much. That's so much better than anything I came up with. So, you watch as appearing next to you, hovering above the spiky growth, is your goddess. Still slightly blurry. It's hard to make out what she looks like, but you can tell she's angry. And instead of being her normal kind of glowy self, it's just this red hue covering her entire body. She's angry. She is horribly angry at the way that you have neglected her. At the way that you are not a good follower. You don't live up to her expectations. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. Ooh.
Nicely done.
Okay. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, target blah 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 blah. At the end of each turn, okay. On a successful save, the spell ends. So you have successfully just disabled the spell and you don't get hurt?
Yeah.
I gotta check this because it's not super clear to me whether you take it.
Yeah, it says succeed or take the 40
No.
damage.
No, if you succeed, you don't take any damage and it dissipates.
You
Damn!
saw that and you were like, what the hell?
You looked at it
And then
and
it
you know your belief in the goddess is greater than this is a lie, and as you think that, it dissipates away. And that ends Mother Hazel's turn. It is Mad's turn.
All right, I am pissed.
Yeah, join the
I have
angry
a-
crew. Yeah!
I have a terrible headache,
You sure do. Ooh.
and I just had to watch.
Wait. Wait.
Oh.
Mind
Matt's
sliver.
supposed to roll
Mind
at this
sliver.
minute.
I shouldn't have said anything.
No, you're correct.
Oh.
I did that specifically. I did that in that particular order specifically. Why don't you roll
Oh,
me
yeah,
a
subtract 1d4.
yeah, roll me a 1d4 and it's gonna subtract from that total. You'd have to roll.
Roll a 1.
You'd have to roll a 4
1.
to fail, to like not save.
Well,
No fucking way.
uh-oh.
Why? We shouldn't have said anything. We cursed it.
Redact everything. We're reversing. It's retconning.
Blue, 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 blue.
The goddess is incredibly angry at you.
Fuck.
You physically quake under the gaze of the goddess as she stares angrily before you, reaching to steal away your lotus. Please take 25 points of psychic damage.
Ouchie.
That's rough, buddy.
I'm sorry, but yeah, I did that on purpose. Yeah.
Ugh. I won't do concentration. Stop trying to make me concentrate.
I got rid of it for you. You can get rid of it when you go into the effects tab. But I just ducked it out for you.
Thank you.
And then at the end of your turn... Oh, I guess technically... Okay, so that was Mother Hazel's turn. Now it's your turn. You still see the goddess here, but you may take your turn as normal, although generally you have to...
At the end, you might get nuked.
You gotta act appropriately to seeing whatever it is. Like if it was a big monster trying to eat you, you'd probably try and kill it, right? But in this case, it's your goddess judging you harshly, and she does not find you worthy. So however you think Mads would roll that, that's where we're at.
Okay. I'd like to use the spell. Oh wait, I'm not. Wait, am I close enough?
You gotta be in a 5-foot emanation, so you'd have to be next
That
to her. Yeah, you would need to be next to her. Why are there so many?
That's what it did when I put the spell down.
So many. Why are there so many? Oh, well, that was the wrong one. Haha. Okay. Will you hit place measured template again for me?
Place measured template.
It has to emanate from you? From you. So that's based on you. So it'll just hit the 4 squares next to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess I'd like to use movement.
If you
And
walk
also
in there, you get
aesthetics.
hurt.
Oh shit. I don't know.
There's a lot happening.
Oh. I guess I don't want to do this.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
What do you want to do about your angry goddess?
Your goddess is staring down at you, disappointed in the fact that you forgot there's spikes.
Wow.
She's angry
So-
at you.
She's right in front of me?
She's right here. She's pissed. She thinks
Oh my.
very little of you. Are you touching the goddess?
Yes.
But there's nothing there.
All right.
You're just like.
I can't do anything.
Yeah,
Mads, you reach forward, attempting to vampiric touch your goddess, to steal the life force of your goddess that you pray to, that you believe in, that you believe provides your powers, that does everything for you. And you try to take away some health. And as you reach forward and try to grasp her hands, her legs, anything, it passes right through. She's much too powerful for you.
Man.
Roll
But
a
imagine you could have become one.
roll a
Actually,
wisdom
I was
saving
hoping it would
throw,
just
would you?
dissipate or something, because like in my head, Mads knows that that's not actually her goddess. Like that's a phony. In my head, like.
Oh, that's fair. If that's what you believe Mads believes.
Mm-hmm. What do you want me to do?
Well, if you know it's not your goddess, you still would need to make a wisdom saving throw. Well,
Why?
How about you try to suck her again? Become one.
her mechanics.
But yeah, no matter what, at the end of your turn, you still gotta make that
her
save.
mechanics, you technically do have to make a wisdom saving throw. If you can convince me why you know that's not the goddess in Mads' eyes, we can adjust this.
Because
why?
the goddess is a beautiful person through and through, and they would never let their emotions damage someone.
Okay.
Wow.
Roll it with advantage. But roll it still.
Wow.
And I'm sorry if you don't pass it. Whew. Okay.
Yay.
Okay. Then, knowing deep in your heart that that is not the goddess, it dissipates. Like it did a turn ago before we retconned. I believe that would be your turn, correct? Or did you have more? Wait, what'd you do?
I just said vampiric touch.
Ah, you did. You
I didn't
did.
do anything else.
All right. What would you like to do next? You have a bonus in movement.
Let's see. I'm the only one that's injured. But
No, I'm hurt. I got hugged twice by that vine thing.
oh, true.
Huggies.
Yeah, I mean, I immediately slipped out because that's my thing, but like it still
Heyo.
grabbed me. Yes.
Okay, I guess I'd like to wait. I can't use 2 higher level spells though, can I?
No. Since
can't use it
you
second and the
used
third.
vampiric touch, you can use a cantrip as well. But that would be it.
Okay, I'm out of tricks. I am out of sticks.
Liara, you are up.
Yo! I hate this bitch. So right now attacks are normal across the way, right? Because we have one positive, one negative, because she's still invisible,
yes.
but we can see her because dust.
Correct.
So it's just flat rolls.
Oh, no. She's not invisible anymore.
Did she lose her concentration?
No, she dropped it to cast spells.
Oh.
So, she's entirely visible.
She is visible. In the nonsense, but nothing else is affecting her, right?
Currently.
So is it still a flat roll then? I think so.
Yeah.
I don't remember
You
what
don't
the
have
vines
anything.
do.
You have nothing to provide advantage.
Okay. If that is the case, then I will attempt. No, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna do my psychic blade.
Psychic blade.
Psychic blade.
Psychic blade.
Psychic blade.
Skinless hand.
Just fucking kidding.
Yeah, that's rough.
Listen,
Yeah.
she's too fugly, and I lost concentration. I was like, damn, I forgot that's what you look like.
Yeah, it be like that sometimes.
I couldn't concentrate. I fucked up. I'm gonna try again.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh my god, I just hate her so fucking much.
That'd be your 2 actions? I don't think you get a bonus one, right? Unless you hit.
Remind me what her hit number is, because I think I can put my bolstered knack on. Is that what it was called?
Yeah, bolstered knack should be under your soul knife, right?
Yeah, using a skill or tool with which you're proficient. So if I rolled an 8, that'd be a 17. Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit.
Do
So
I risk
actually
it?
a 16 will hit. So if you roll a 7 or an 8, you would hit. Godspeed.
Alright, fuck it. We bolstered knack, baby. Here we go. We hit these. Alright.
That's a good try. Good try.
And as per we said earlier, my psychic daggers don't need to hit. I just need to use it at some point, so I will attempt to take my bonus action.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
What a rough
Wow.
set of turns.
Wow. I don't want to do it again. My mental's in the garbage, dude.
It's valid.
Oh, I should say
Turns
Liara's
out-
mental's in the garbage. She doesn't. Nah, she's like, the fuck this.
All right, so your turn's up. All
Yep.
right, now that she's not blind, guess
Wow.
what?
Chicken butt.
Da 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 da. Warping
Is this what you were
shadow.
trying to say earlier, where she could do stuff that isn't on her turn?
Lair action, but she has to be able to direct it, even though it's at initiative 20.
Okay.
And she was blind the entire fight.
Yep. And now she's not.
So, twists across the floor in a 15-foot square as shadows writhe and seem to come out from the floorboards, reaching up and grasping at your legs, your arms, trying to pull you down. Please roll your dexterity saving throw or be restrained until
Everybody?
next round. You will lose your whole turn until initiative 20 on the next turn.
What happened?
Joe is incohesive, so he doesn't
I
get
am
a chance.
proficient in dexterity. Can I bolster that?
Technically you do have proficiency, so I'll give it to you. Can you use it on that? Ability check or a skill. It's not a check, it's a save.
Rip.
Wow. This went well.
Okay, but can I use my inspiration on it?
Absolutely. If you have an inspiration on hand, you can absolutely use it. Uncheck your inspiration.
From. Wait, what does the thing do?
You just re-roll it.
No, not the inspiration. Be restrained by shadowy tendrils
You're
until
restrained-
initiative count 20 of the next round.
Yeah, you're restrained for an entire turn. You don't.
Which means I wouldn't be able to attack, right?
Correct. If you're restrained, you won't be able to do anything at all. The technicality of this particular layer action prevents any action or attempts to escape. It dissipates at the start of the next initiative 20. So
Okay.
this is a full turn skip.
I will use my inspiration then, and I re-roll it, right?
Yep, just re-roll it.
Oh my god.
That's rough, guys.
This is pain.
This is a rough time.
This is pain. I tried.
All right.
I tried so hard. I got so far.
Joe
In
is
the end, it
automatically
never
restrained.
fucking mattered.
And let's see if he is done with the whispers yet or not. Good God, buddy. Come on. Holy shit, he's done with the whispers. Okay,
Wow.
I rolled it on Hazel, but I'm counting
Good
it for
morning,
Joe.
sunshine. We're fucked.
Joe's back and is held by big glowy shadows to the ground, and he's freaking out right now, because of course he is. Hyri's turn is skipped over. The wildfire spirit is not, but it requires direction. I would say you could probably mentally provide that direction, so wildfire spirit may take its turn as per normal.
Fuck yes. Anyways.
Imagine 2 hours of combat. Imagine 30 minutes of combat was waiting for somebody to go uninvisible.
So true.
It was more than 30 minutes.
The first firing shot does not hit Hazel. Again!
Son of a
The
bitch.
second one does
Why
not
now?
hit Mother Hazel.
Ow!
She's a little distracted, okay?
Okay.
Yo.
Mother Hazel's priorities are much different than they were earlier in this combat. Her priorities are so much different. She's gonna kill herself trying to do things.
What? Oh. I was like, is that a ritual? Like, are we
No,
heading into
she's...
phase 3 of boss fight? What does that mean? She's gonna kill herself for free?
Okay. Okay. Alright, okay. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Y'all are marked. On a 4, I re-roll. 1. Mads is the target. This is going great, guys. Mother Hazel squints, chuckles to herself, and lashes out using a psychic mind whip and attacks your very mind. Will you please roll an intelligence saving throw, Mads? Damn!
I have a -1.
You do. On a successful save, you only take half as much damage. So please take half damage on that mind whip as it slaps into you. Do you have something concentrating currently? Oh, vampiric touch.
Yeah.
But the target is gone, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Secondarily, retargeting. 2, Liari.
Huh, no.
Just 1 point. You hear
Oh,
the
that's
voice.
a vicious mockery.
You hear the voice of Joe call out, you didn't save me. As the little whisper kind of causes a little bit of mental damage there. Go ahead and roll the saving throw. It's less mockery and more just vicious, really.
Oh, the way it was almost really bad.
All right. I don't think anything happens to you on a success, so Moving forward, Mother Hazel's turn is over because she is literally stuck in place because of spike growth. Mads, your turn is skipped because initiative 20. Liara, your turn is skipped because of initiative 20. Initiative 20 comes around. The tendrils disappear back into the wooden beams below, and Joe is left standing, looking around a bit bewildered, and then seeing the hag again. He picks up his little crossbow he's got hooked onto his belt and goes for the shot. Because that's what he's got.
All right.
Holy shit.
Let's go, you.
There's no fucking way. Joe hits the hag with a bolt as it pierces into kind of that side area. And while it pierced flesh, it kind of detached and it's just sort of like wiggling around in her side now. And he reloads quickly and takes another shot. And hits again. Go, Joe. Holy shit. You watch as Mother Hazel is starting to absolutely crumble beneath the weight of the amount of combat attacks it is taking. Joe begins to reload his crossbow again, and it is now Pyre's turn.
It's my turn again.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I know.
Would you look at that? Cool. I'm a hold on, let me make sure I understand this fully correctly.
So anyway, guys, how's the combat going?
I think really well. I think we were doing the thing that we always do where it's haha funny and we're doing stupid shit and then suddenly we start fumbling and now it's just like the slowest trudge through the mud we've ever seen.
It really is.
That is literally our thing.
Balloon.
You guys and the locking her into one space has done you wonders.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Withering Bloom.
Oh yeah.
Specifically, damage for hag face, healing for Mads.
Ooh, well done on that placement.
Yeah, you really
Thank you.
min-maxed that.
Thank you.
Fucking touching her toes, damn
Can
it.
roll one of its unspent hit dice and regain a number of hit points equal to the roll plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Yep. Whatever the hell that means.
When you cast spells, what's your plus?
How do I figure that
Plus
out?
6. Plus 6. So, Mads, go ahead and go into short rest. Don't take the short rest itself. Just expend one of the hit dice in there. Take that much healing, and then an additional 6 healing. So you should have 12 points of healing from that. Which is pretty great. On the other half
On the other half,
she
she's
does.
got
Taking or half as much on a successful save. So she takes half that amount of
5.
damage. So you watch as all of the vines crawling along the ground there seem to disintegrate in a puff of smoke. They climb up, and you watch as, even though she's not really breathing and she's a hag and she doesn't really have to do those things necessarily, you watch as the smoke kind of inhales in her mouth before she turns away and she coughs. And then at the same time, the greenery around Mads seems to glow and sparkle a little bit. And it flows up and sort of like lands on her exterior, on her skin. and you watch as some of the cuts, the bruises, begin to heal right before your eyes. That'll be your one action. What else would you like to do? Also, don't forget your wildfire spirit is up about the same time, so it can also go. Oh, additionally, roll me a d8. Because your wildfire spirit provides that extra d8's worth of damage on your first, on one spell.
Oh, specifically with healing spells, actually. And this is partially healing, so.
So an extra 5 healing to Mads then?
Yep.
Okay.
That's good.
Yay. Thank you.
What you feeling there, Pyrie? Any ideas?
I'm gonna simply end my turn
There you go.
and take my wildfire's turn.
Take the 2 shots of the wildfire. Pew pew.
Yep. Pew pew.
Well.
We're gonna try again.
Damn.
I was almost a 1. Jesus Christ.
All right, I believe that's the end of your wildfire's turn, correct?
I think so.
All right.
Unless there's magical advantages that I don't remember, but
No, sadly.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and 4 marked everybody as a number. Wow, she does not like you.
Poor Mads.
Man.
Rats?
Yeah.
Just gonna give you another little mind whipping.
Hot.
Will you give me a DC and 15 intelligence saving throw? As she reaches out and attacks you with her mind into your mind, you hear screeching and eerie cries, screams, writhing, scratching against the insides of your mind as you take 15 points of psychic damage.
She's picking on the dumb one. It's not fair.
We're
Not
all dumb.
Not only that, but then she immediately mind slivers you as well.
Man.
Please
way.
take 6 points of psychic damage, and then
I
some-
just fixed
I-
that.
Well, doesn't
I didn't
Mads
die.
rethrow the check though?
Yeah,
Do I have
go
to
ahead
do
and
it
throw
now?
the check. Sorry, I didn't have you
Let's
check
check
that.
first and then damage.
Well,
Yep, so
right.
close.
for your next saving throw, you'll have a minus D4. That's the end of Mother Hazel's turn, and we're back to Mads. It's just a
Yeah.
battle of the minds right here. Ender, do it.
Mm. Me. I don't know. Maybe this.
Beat her ass. Ooh. Oh. Reroll those with D12s, please.
How do I do that?
Sorry, just let's see. Oh, she's gonna fail anyway. Just roll 2 D12s in the bottom right bar,
Oh, okay.
and she'll take that much damage. Because she's already hurt, so she takes additional damage. Perfect. Perfect! Alright, Mads. How do you want to do this?
I feel
Hey,
like
you
Mads
did-
has probably like been crying because of the torment. So I don't know. I just want the bitch to die.
Then I would say you point your finger, and all of that anger from lying about your goddess, from all of the internal mental torment that you have received from this creature, this monster in front of you, you just want it to stop, and so you ring the bell of the dead. And as you hear the boom, you hear the hag just start to screech and begin to crumble, and you watch as all of her skin and the bones begin to clatter to the ground as if the magic holding her together has been shaken loose. And instead of the pile of bones that you would expect to see, you just see dust as she fades away. Which ends our combat.
Woo!
Woo! That took 7
We're
rounds
outta
of
here.
combat, everybody. That was 6, 12, 24, 36, 42 seconds.
That's my favorite part. It takes us 3 hours to go less than a minute
That took
in time.
42 seconds of game time.
But what a hype battle that was. Am I right, fellas? Imagine that going in 42 seconds. I was like, wham, 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 wham. Where'd she go? I don't know. There she is. Wham, wham, wham.
That was half the battle. She was invisible.
She wasn't even here.
Oh, okay. So, I appreciate all of you holding on through that long battle. We're going to take a very quick break to go pee. And other things.
Please,
But,
God.
yeah, so we're just going to go straight there. Don't go anywhere. We'll do the roll when we come back. See you here in another 10 minutes.
Whoa.
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 Mr. DM, after the throes of battle and all the adrenaline coursing through my veins in disgust of that old woman, I would like to roll to steal your panties.
Absolutely. Please make your roll.
Oh,
Ah. Very close. Very close. Welcome back, chat. It was a very good attempt here on Liari's part. Very good effort, but she was caught in the act and did not get away with it.
yeah.
Combat was very entertaining. We had a great time. Wah!
I rolled a lot of 20s today.
You sure did. So, excuse me. In the aftermath of this combat, the shrubs, these vine creatures laying about, have all disintegrated into a dust. Much of the vines on the walls along the ground has been singed or completely torched. Mother Hazel crumpled into a pile of dusty bones and seemingly blew away, leaving the entirety of the room, I mean, not empty, but it's just as quiet and calm as the combat ends and you all take a moment
Fantastic.
thinking,
I want to
panting.
learn the mushrooms.
You want to examine mushrooms?
I want to see the fucking mushrooms.
You mean the mushrooms that were here for the whole last episode nobody even looked at?
I mean, to be fair, the episode before I was wrestling Mads were depressed on the floor. So, priorities.
You got a point.
Yeah,
Your
fair.
priorities are the plants!
But that little black book was very, very enticing.
It was screaming at you, both of you.
All right.
While
Go ahead
she's
and roll
doing
a nature check, would you? Damn, it's such a good nature too.
Huh?
I was like, that's
We
just
both
a
mushrooms.
really good nature check. So, wham, bam. Pyre, you have an extensive knowledge about plants, about mushrooms, about trees. So this particular mushroom has it's a thick and slightly luminous green fungi that thrives on damp and decaying surfaces, which are quite prominent here in the Hag's Lair. The cap is very broad and slightly frilled, and it has a slime-like residue along the edges and on the interior that glows very faintly in dim light. The underside is covered in little tiny, writhing filaments that seem to recoil inward when touched, and you get a very musty, sour-smelling scent that clings to every cluster of mushrooms. You know that this is a both arcane ingredient as well as a toxic low-grade poison. So you can, if you have a herbalist kit, you may harvest some for yourself.
Squishy. I do have an herbalism kit.
Very nice, very nice, very nice. So depending on how much time you spend will dictate how much you obtain. But for all intents and purposes, I'll say you easily just grab a bunch at the very least. So I'm gonna chuck that into your inventory. Enjoy.
Let's go.
I would simply like to perceive the room for really anything suspicious or of value or anything living at this point, which I doubt it.
Living or of value. Go ahead and give me a perception. If you're broadly looking, if you're carefully looking, I would like an investigation.
Oh, if I'm...
It's more like if you're doing a cursory glance or like you're actually kind of looking like on the shelves, looking at the items a little bit closely. That's the difference, yeah.
We got time. I
Okay.
rolled worse, it doesn't matter.
No, that's fine. So yeah, you're looking around for a little bit. I'll come back as you kind of take your time circling the room and checking out stuff around. Pyre's staring at the mushrooms. Mads, what are you working on? If anything.
I'd like to heal myself.
That's valid.
So I'm gonna use my one remaining spell slot.
Nice. That is a 10-minute cast time. But everybody in the party would get that much healing. as well as the benefits of a short rest. So, everybody can open up their short rest menu, roll one of the dice, not take an actual short. Oh, actually, no. There's the benefits of short rest. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, you go ahead and take a short rest, flat out.
Cool.
I have to roll manually because Joe's not a real person.
Oh, gasp. How can you say that about him?
I know. And then go ahead and take an additional 9 HP on top of whatever your short rest total was.
Yeah.
Well, I'm good. I
There we
didn't take
go.
a single lick of damage.
I am back to full health.
Again, for the third time.
For the third.
I'm also feeling quite healthy and spry as I'm checking these shelves.
So,
Yes. Well, actually, before we move on, Liari, roll me a d4. Wow, that worked out really well for you, actually. Go ahead and would you manually put into your inventory you have found a strange-looking green and black dagger.
Oh, I just keep collecting them.
Yeah, still don't know what they do.
fancy.
Would anyone else like to look around the room or do any other options?
Yeah.
do you got?
Actually. There's a body. I would like to investigate the dismembered body.
Okay. Roll investigation. Yeah. Yeah, investigation.
Would it be investigation or would it be medicine if I'm examining a dead body?
It depends on what you're looking for.
Like, what the fuck happened to it?
Oh, then yeah, medical's fine.
I have an estimation on gold value on the dagger just because we've been tracking that previously.
It's hard to guesstimate the dagger's worth. You're not even sure if it has any special properties. So, if it was just a piece of metal, probably about 100 gold, maybe.
Okay. I just asked because the ornate one from the Christmas episode, it's +1 ornate dagger, 5 gold, white hilt, red jewel.
Yeah, there's no information on it until you actually,
Yeah, I know. Eventually,
Yeah,
I
eventually.
will find a weaponsmith that isn't dead and I'll remember enough to care.
There you go. Pyrie.
Yeah.
Examining the body. It looks as if... I have notes on this. Hang on. Roll an investigation as well, please. Okay.
She's dumb. That ain't gonna work.
So, looking over the body, it hasn't been treated quite the same as it would be for fertilizer. This seems to be... The face and the way the body is held in the mandibles, manacles, Jesus, not mandibles, manacles on the table. It looks as if there was a lot of thrashing and unfortunate amounts of pain. You do also kind of recognize what small amounts of scrappy clothing are left, and this was probably a villager. Why they were done this, you probably couldn't tell necessarily. No, wait. You discovered the... I would say at this point, you guys are aware enough that she is somehow feeding on the village. So, what this looks like is perhaps someone she manually took or walked here, or just for whatever reason is in the home, and their suffering was dinner.
Do they have any
Okay, so
form
they
of ID
cheat.
on them?
Sorry, that was two voices. I don't have the brain power for that. Pyre, what was your question?
I was just saying, so she ate them cannibal style?
She did not eat them. You can discern from the tools around, this was essentially torture, because the suffering provided sustenance, not the
okay,
actual
I understand
meat.
now.
Yeah. And Liari, what was your question?
Oh, I said, does this person have any form of ID on them?
The body seems
Mainly a joke, but
decayed, yeah, not any inherent ID. You do see a number of bags and assorted random trinkets that don't seem like they would belong inherently to the witch, just strewn about across these shelves. There's backpacks on the ground. Lots of supplies that don't seemingly belong, and they seem like they were tossed aside as if they didn't matter.
I guess I'll have Liari pose the question to the party because she's not the magic guy. She'll be like, so do you think that fixed the problem just by killing her? Like, is the village going to be good now, or do we have to be looking for some other bad juju here while we're here? Because I do want to leave.
Question.
Hmm?
At this point, because like we know that there was like illusion stuff happening and
Yes.
all that nonsense with the house and whatnot, would we be able to tell if anything had changed at this point? Like spell brokey nonsense.
Changed as in change to the village, like you felt a change? Or...
Yeah, like I don't know, like notice like if
I'll
like the house
say-
had like an aura about it or something. Like
Yeah, I'll say, for all intents and purposes, roll me an Arcana check, and that'll be the level of ability you're able to discern it, since I don't think any of you are proficient in
none of
Arcana,
us
so...
are proficient.
Nope, but I am also just simply not the magic guy on top of that.
Mm,
Ooh, can I? Okay, can I do two things at the same time?
sure. Anybody can dive
Cool.
in with
Can
things
I,
to
like,
do.
Can I like rummage around through like, I don't know, the nonsense of like
The stuff,
bags
yeah.
and the stuff and whatnot. See if there's anything interesting, but also like being aware that like looking for potential other runes, like the one I found under the table.
Oh, yes, actually. Wow, this is being all sorts of gunky. We're gonna change the tool to daytime to disable the lighting because it's being all angry. But it's still technically night. Yeah, go ahead and roll me an investigation check, would you? To look
Let's
around
turn
at
the
all the
gamma
stuff.
up. What the?
Yeah, it did not do what it needs to do, so I gotta manually go take care of some issues here. Hang on.
Just to throw my stuff in the queue, I'd like to investigate the angry room since we're doing stuff.
Okay, go ahead and give me an
For
investigation
the
check.
same stuff as before, like I'm just checking everything, double checking, looking for anything of value or anything suspicious that lady was doing. Because I posed the questions, and now I'm just looking because I don't know what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
go ahead and investigate down there too. So, Pyre, you're rooting through stuff. It's a lot of travel stuff. Anything of use, for the most part, is rotted. or old or has been kind of consumed by either the mushrooms or the vines or the plants or the dampness. You're not really finding anything of note in this area.
Okay, Tyra's gonna be frustrated and flop her ass on the ground and just...
Just hang out?
Detect magic.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you weren't gonna do it, I was gonna ask about it because I know you can do it for free. I get one a day.
During the time frame of the 10 minutes it costs to cast, 10 minutes it takes to cast Detect Magic will resolve Liari's roll, and if Mads has something she wants to do as well. So Liari, you're 17. Well, actually, that doesn't work because... Great. So the desk itself was kind of flipped over, as I recall, over here.
Yeah, I threw it.
So we'll say you're kind of looking around the rubble of the desk. You do find a strange-looking piece of wood with some seemingly twine wrapped around, and there's a small hole carved inside near the top on one of the sides, if you will, of the cylinder. And inside there seems to be some sort of gemstone, but it's too big to get out through the hole that you can see it through, and there's no other way to get it out. It seems like an interesting paperweight, perhaps?
Is it giving me bad juju?
Do me a wisdom check. Nah, seems like a weird looking paperweight. Doesn't seem like there's anything terrible or wrong with it necessarily.
Alrighty, I'll chuck it in the bag.
Okay. Mads, if there was anything you'd like to do, you are welcome to do so. Otherwise, we will say... Did you... Sorry, I thought I heard her.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm good.
Irie, your detect magic goes off after 10 minutes.
Yippee!
Aside from quite a number of items distributed amongst the group, flashing this glowing white light, you do also notice two particular things in this room. One is leaned up against the bed here. Seems to be some kind of staff with a snake-looking head as the crook, almost like a shepherd's staff, but with a snake head.
Mm-hmm.
And then up above the bed, as if it's like a decoration. Seems to be some sort of round, maybe a tray or possibly a shield. It looks sort of, it's a big wood-looking shield thing. It's very pretty, but has a swirling design on it. Those both glow very brightly. So you're sure they're magic.
I'm gonna yoink those bitches. Can I, like, I don't know, investigate them, I guess, or like look at them and see if there's anything on them in particular, like writing, etc.
Let me see. Neither of these items have any writing of any sort that you can discern. So an investigation into them wouldn't inherently do you any good.
Okay. Note, I have comprehend languages, and
okay. It is in fact noted, but there's no actual writing on at all.
Okay. Because you said nothing I could comprehend, and I'm like,
That is valid. That is misleading. There's no writing on them at all.
there's no writing
Not
on them
not that
at
you're
all.
aware
Okay.
of or can see.
And there's no symbols, like, scrawled on them? Or is it just...
The one has the snaky looking head on it, the staff, as well as like some swirls going up the length of the staff, whereas the round maybe tray or shield thing has a circular wicker kind of vibe to it, but it doesn't have any writings or discernible features that would communicate anything languagey, if you will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna just take those. Those are mine now.
Okay. Go ahead and mark wicker shield and snake staff for simplicity's sake as 2 items you have now picked up that are magical and you don't necessarily know how to use. Well, I mean, you could use them, but you're chaotic creatures, so that might happen.
I just put it in player notes.
Yeah. That being said, would everybody please roll
Constitution?
perception?
Oh, okay.
Also, your wildfire spirit. How long does that last unless you're keeping him around? If you're keeping him around.
He lasts for an hour.
Okay.
So he is staying until he disappears.
Bet. Just checking.
That leads me to ask, though, how long it's been since the
The combat.
long jungle rest. For our head connection purposes. Like, I'm fine with it here, but if I need to, as we leave, I'll reconnect our brains.
I think it was a higher roll, as I recall.
It was 6 hours
Mhm.
as we were leaving our jungle spot to come to the witch's house.
Nah, you'd be well within. I don't think this encounter in total would have taken more than like 2 hours, even including
That's
your
kind of
rest
what I was
time.
vibing, but I thought I would ask.
Yeah. So Joe and Mads, nothing really seems all that different. It's a very spooky place with spooky vines and spooky mushrooms, and this place sucks.
So true. Let's leave.
Liari and Pyrie, it feels like it's receding, perhaps. Like there's very subtle movements of the vines on the walls. The mushrooms are starting to kind of pull back into themselves. Very slightly, one here and one there. It's nothing super
Gross.
obvious, but you're starting to see signs that there is a change happening.
Let's leave. I feel like the plants are moving and I don't like it. Let's leave.
Do.
And Pyrie's leaving,
Crazy.
so we should go after Pyrie.
Let's go.
Come on, Joseph. He doesn't look like he's leaving. Come on.
Joe's all like, yeah, I'm good. This is fine. Put him up there. Always assume Joseph's hanging out, unless otherwise stated. But
Just want to make sure, because baby boy had a hard time. I don't know.
that is true, he did.
Everybody out the house. Come on.
Trying to get my dude.
Your little
I did
fella?
not need to go that far. Jesus Christ.
Oh, can't Bold like link
Upon
you to them?
exiting the house, can I fucking, I don't know, perception check to find Donkey?
Okay. Keo! It's time to go home!
Why is the gamma so strange? You are so right. It's so odd to me. Or maybe it's because we've been looking at it the other way for so long.
Did it used to look like this?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, can I look for Keo?
Yeah.
The donkey? What do I...
Keo is currently just, I don't have a token for him because yeah.
You killed the horse.
I thought I made a little token for him. I did not make a token for him. So, for the time being and the memes, Keo the not horse is around.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't he passed out after slamming into the barrier at full speed?
Here, actually, I got this. All right, there we go.
Oh my God, is he people?
He's people now. So as you guys come out of the house,
Holy
he's
shit.
standing looking really nervous as he kind of like does that thing where you wipe your hands like on your side and on your pants and you just sort of like nervous. And you guys come walking out and you watch him just breathe this sigh of relief.
Like, oh my God, Keo?
Well, that's gonna be hard to have it to kick.
Oh my God, I'm gonna like touch his shoulder and like examine him real quick. Like, are you okay?
Yeah. It's hard to stand. I've been on four legs for a while. Yeah. This is
Do you
weird.
want to use me to brace yourself?
Am I standing like a normal person?
I don't know, is he?
He's not. He's like hunched over funny.
Bud.
You'll get the hang
It's
of it.
okay. We'll take you to a chiropractor when we get back. It's okay.
It's not another hag, is it?
You gonna know what that is?
I don't know.
So, as you guys
Would you
start heading out, yeah,
Yeah,
would you like to
please.
go back to the village?
I would
can I throw-
love that. I would love. And you, he's gonna run over to Pyrie. You. He's gonna grab
Okay.
your hands awkwardly because you know he was 4 hooves a few
Fingers.
minutes ago.
Right.
Thank you for discovering it was me. You're
Yeah.
amazing.
I was just gonna kind of stare at him and be like, "Can I have my hands back?"
Oh yeah. So of course, yeah. Sorry, I'm just so excited. So
Can I
anyway,
like throw a rock at where the barrier used to be because I had some mishaps with it and I kind of hate it.
yeah, go ahead and give it a huck.
Yeet. A huck.
A huck.
Talk to it.
I don't know if I don't
Huck
know if
to
I have
it.
to roll for that. What do you want?
So, you throw that rock and it goes right through where the barrier was. You no longer seem locked in this hellhole of a hut. What's your guys'
thank
plan?
God. Let's go back to the village. We gotta check on the people. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I don't have a better village.
Fuck,
guys-
nothing changed. I'm not going back to that house. Y'all are on your own.
Will you all please make both a perception and an arcana check as you make your way into the vicinity of the village?
Perception.
Didn't that do anything? Oh no, there's just too many things happening. It lagged.
Yeah,
what?
it's taking a hot second.
Nice.
And
Alright, well,
I
perception.
need. Yep.
My arcana was crazy. And I'm not the magic guy.
I'm over
so-
20 on both, baby.
Y'all are
Yeah, me
so
too.
good at this. Goddamn.
Where were those when we were trying to like last hit the witch
I
for
know,
3
for
turns?
real.
Honestly.
So, as you guys make your way back into the village of Yarif, you do see that the people here seem pretty much the same to the naked eye, but there are small indications because you all rolled over a 20 on perception, which is fantastic. There was a low-hanging fog that seemed to permeate the village. extending outwards, and that has all but dissipated at this point, seemingly as if something or whatever was holding it into place is no longer doing so. The dirt patches and the garden plots that would not grow anything, they seem less blackened and a little bit more like a healthier looking brown. And while everything looks dark and gloomy, there is a sense amongst the people that something has shifted. Maybe they're aware of it and maybe they're not, but everyone seems to have a little bit more energy. It's very strange. And for those of you who got a 20 or greater on Arcana, Lee, I'll go with Lee Ari first in this particular case. You didn't really realize it before, but there was some sort of malevolent magic at work all throughout this village. A huge area of influence around it kept everything in a decaying or dying state, and you're only just really made aware of it now that it's gone. Pyrie, when you checked the plants previously, you saw that they had done everything that they were supposed to do for things to grow properly, but they just wouldn't grow. And you get the sense, looking between the soil and feeling the life underneath that now brown dirt, that things are going back to normal, and this area should once again eventually be covered in vegetation.
Ding dong, we're home. We found your son.
As you guys make your way in, you once again come across your previous friend, Grotmore. He looks a little bit more spry, even. He's not quite completely hunched over now, though he is still quite gaunt. And as you come into the town with his son, Kyo, towards the front of the line, "Oh, it's so wonderful to see you. It's Kyo. Hey, Dad. Hey, Kyo." They have a little hug, and it's adorable. And they do a little like pat, you know, because guy hugs.
Dap him up real quick.
Yeah. So they stand and they kind of do that arm over their shoulder stand. It's so I can't thank you enough for bringing Kyo back. Were you helped, perhaps? Did Mother Hazel help you?
I was just gonna kind of awkwardly like purse her lips and just kind of like look at the others and be like, do we tell him?
A holding thought for a moment. Kyo's gonna kind of look at you guys, and he's gonna look at his father, and he's gonna look at you guys and just kind of like eyeball, like he's trying to tell you to tell his father that Hazel was bad, and doing it really poorly. Because at this point, Grot kind of looks over at his son and looks, what's happening? What's wrong with you? Are you okay?
Look, she was actually the one that was hurting all of you people, and she is not gonna be your problem anymore.
No, she would never hurt. She would never hurt us. No.
Yeah, and she would never turn your son into a donkey either, but she did, so...
Yeah, she turned me into a donkey. I don't believe it. Because I rolled a 1. And I'm an old asshole.
You're right. Sir, I really don't need you to believe me, but I just need you to know that the issue's been taken care of, and your village should start to prosper again should you tend the land like you normally do. And everything that's been cursing you thus far, it should be fine. Y'all should probably
Yeah.
stop aging rapidly as well. Hopefully. I don't know, but I just have a gut feeling, because,
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
There you go.
Well, that's wonderful to hear, nonetheless. I
Yeah, but-
greatly appreciate any efforts you went to help our village and bring back Kyo to me.
Good. And don't be expecting any more food delivery services. Y'all are gonna really have to fend for yourselves.
Oh. Of course, we shouldn't be dependent anyway.
All right.
Yeah. We'll work much harder on getting the crops to grow. Perhaps if we just put a little more effort in. Yes. It'll be
That's the
fine.
way.
Yeah.
I believe in you, sir.
What?
Harry's
What's
gonna pipe up.
Mhm.
Where are the crops?
the crops? Like
Yes.
our plants? Where we harvest? He's gonna just kind of surrounding the village are small plots of places they probably actually farm. And around the
Okay.
houses are also small plots that are probably like personal gardens that are, defunct now. But
Uh-huh.
he's just kind of motion around at different vicinities. There's some over there, and some of us, we used to grow such beautiful little gardens in front of the house. Oh, those were the times.
Mr. DM,
Mhm.
about how large would you say this village is?
I mean, the village as a whole is fairly small. You're looking at easily 50 people, maybe. It's tiny. So the village as a whole is probably like a quarter mile, maybe
Fantastic.
half a mile at most.
Harry's gonna ask him where the center of the village is. And be
I-
like, can you just take me to the as close to the center as possible?
Oh yeah, we have a center, right? And he's gonna walk over to like this central point where all the little dirt roads kind of meet, and it looks like it's the most mushed down area because that's the crossroads. Right about here, miss.
Fantastical. This should solve the problem. Enrichment.
Damn.
Enrichment.
For the next 365 days.
No shit. Really?
I gotta write
Holy
some
shit,
notes. Hang on.
yes. Wow.
Enrichment. All plants in a half-mile radius centered on a point in range become enriched for 365 days. The plants yield twice the normal amount of food when harvested. They can benefit from only one plant growth per year.
Damn.
Wow.
The Enrichment Center wants you to remember.
Oh shit.
Um,
Nah, it makes feelings.
No, you're gonna
I will say, for effect. Let me read this real quick, actually. Become thick and overgrown. Damn, this is such a cool spell.
Yeah, I know. That's why I grabbed it when I could.
So, as Pyre, how do you imagine enacting this magic for flavor?
I feel like Pyre is like. I feel like she'd be like. It would seem a little dramatic when she does it, but she would like get down on the ground and just stick her hands in the ground and just be like, and feel in the dirt. And just be like, yep. I feel its aura kind of not and then cast the spell.
Okay. So you all watch as Grot takes Pyrie and the group following to the center of town. And Pyrie, finding the center, kind of kneels down. And this particular section of the crossroads is all of it's muddy here. So you kind of put your hands in the mud, kind of do a little squish, squish, feeling its aura. And then Pyrie sort of closes her eyes and kind of tilts her head back as she pours magic out into the land. And you watch as, starting from Pyrie's position and extending outward, basically as far as you can see, the ground changes. The watery dirt becomes these beautiful grassy pathways along the fence lines and the houses. Just local vegetation, shrubs, and small trees begin to grow and take up the space. Larger trees that are dead husks laying in the village's area bloom once again, even extending upwards and outwards, becoming larger than they were before. Personal gardens with destroyed like trellises and things all of a sudden are filled with greens and plants, herbs and small vegetables, squashes, and all that sorts of things grow in an instant, as if something insanely magical has just happened. And then extending outwards into the fields, into the jungle surrounding the village, green blasts outwards as far as you can see, and the village looks nothing like this picture now. And in fact is a beautiful scenic place. I gotta roll some stuff. Hang on.
Wow. Pyrie. Did you do that?
Yep.
The yup is great.
The yup. So on point. Grot is, as soon as you start the spell and the magic begins pouring out and the grass begins growing right under his feet, he steps backwards, aghast, Keo following. The villagers in the village all also gasp and step back and kind of freak out a little bit. Some of the smaller children in the village start to frolic, if you will. They haven't seen grass, perhaps, ever. Garot kind of looks around in awe and disbelief, and can only seem to get out how did you do this? I'm gonna look directly at Pyrie.
I was just gonna kind of have like this like blatant, just like, I don't want to say dumbfounded look, but just a like, well, obviously if there's magic that can hurt you, there's magic that can help you.
As the as you're
look around like, I thought everyone knew this.
As you're looking around, I'll say the entire group sees this. The villagers have all started to gather around the center point where it came from, and Garot listens to your words and takes a moment, drops down on one knee and does that like kind of looks down at the ground. Thank you. We are not worthy of your great power. And the rest of the villagers all follow suit, and all of a sudden you have an entire village of 50 people bowing down at you.
I was just gonna kind of look at them and be like, and then look at Larry and Mads. Kind of have deja vu.
Deja vu of what? Are you often worshipped like this?
Yes, we shall call this day Deja Vu Day, and we shall celebrate every year.
Oh my god.
Every year at harvest, that our Savior Pyrie the Enchantress gifted us green again.
I'm a druid, not an enchantress. Enchantress? No.
Liari's just breaking down on the side, like in disbelief.
Wait. Joe's gonna walk up next to you, Pyries. You're an enchantress too? Thought you were just like a wild magic woman.
She's just gonna just look so insulted. She's like, I'm a druid.
Oh, that makes so much sense. What's a druid?
Oh, honey.
It's just
We're
gonna be
probably
like,
all pretty tired.
Ari's just gonna be like, I work with plants and animals and the earth, and I have a bond with it.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's totally what you do, yeah. You're good at that.
Yeah, you know how she's always screaming the plants.
At this point,
Fucking plants.
Garrot kind of is still staring at the ground in front of you. No one has gotten up off that knee. What is next for you, Enchantress, Druid, Pyrie?
An excellent question.
Well-
You're still wanted.
Ari's
Well,
gonna take a
wouldn't
second
you?
and just be like, really? Can you help us with something? 2 things, actually.
Anything.
Can you help us with 2 things?
Anything at all.
By any chance, A, do you have someone who maybe frequently goes to the city that's nearby, that would be able to gather information for us on what's the state of things over there?
The state is
B,
bad.
do you have a boat?
We can, of course, provide anything you need. If you need someone to attend Silver Song in your name, I would be happy to do so. And he bows
Or not
even
in our
deeper,
name.
even deeper.
Yeah. Just not in our name, just to see what the state of the city is and then to come and relay it back. Don't go in too far into the city. Or observe it.
Course.
Please and thank you.
Yes, I will do it myself. Not a problem.
Also, an important note that this spell only lasts 365 days, so you still have to maintain everything and treat the land well, or it won't continue being good.
Of course.
She's gonna have like a very stern look on her face and just be like pointing at his face, be like, "Don't fuck it up."
Of course. Absolutely, Enchantress. We will do as you say. As for a boat, we could perhaps ask another village to provide such a thing. I would be your ambassador, or I could send another.
Amazing. Not in our
Whatever's
name.
easiest.
Very important.
If there's just
We
a
were never
boat-
here.
You're not mention our names.
Of course. We would not want anyone to take advantage of you. Yes.
Right, or even our general descriptions, really. Just don't even worry about it. You know?
But what if we wish to celebrate your...
Celebrate privately.
Of course. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, wait. Pyra's got an
Absolutely.
idea. Pyra's got a fucking idea. Hold on. If anybody asks, she's gonna take the old man's hands.
Mhm,
Be like, do you remember how we brought you here? and I was a horse.
He's not gonna remember, dude. That should get dementia.
I do remember you were a horse, but
Have the ability to turn into that. That shape or description is what you may worship. If anyone asks, it was a magical horse.
You are
This is Pyrie's idea.
horse lovers.
I'm writing so many fucking notes.
It would just be like there was a magical horse that came out of the jungle that saved you, and it tilled the land till it was fertile again.
Paul Bunyan.
Yeah, I got it. This is great.
I can't
would like
wait
to note
in like
separately,
hundreds
this is
and
the
thousands.
second cult that she has started.
Oh my god.
Yeah. The fucking lore for Pyrie has just gotten so much more interesting.
I just can't wait to see how like twisted this lore gets in like a couple hundred or thousand years, because you know how like stuff changes over time with word of mouth and what have you.
Mhm.
So the magical horse coming from the jungle is gonna turn into like some crazy. Anyway,
Garrot, you're holding Garrot's hands, and he finally looks up, and he's got like tears running down. There's like a tear streak on either side where it was just dirty. It's, of course, Enchantress. Anything.
he has not learned.
He's trying.
It shall be done. He struggles to kind of get up. He gets up. And everybody follows suit. He turns and looks at Kiyo and... Go to the nearby village and ask about a boat. Yes, father. And he leaves. Just immediately takes off.
He just got back. He like can barely walk. He's not even peopling. He's
You see him kind of clippity-cloppity away a little bit.
Nah, he's doing the Monty Python thing with the coconuts.
Oh, absolutely. That's even better.
Sorry, I'm
So.
losing it.
Grot begins to direct the villagers to go and sustain the land, to make sure the crops are well tended, harvested as needed, and just all around start cleaning up the village. There are some more directions as people do things, and during this time frame, is there anything you guys would like to do? And then as far as well, actually, Grot will return real quickly because I have a thing. Enchantress and friends, saviors, the house that was maintained for you will always be yours, and we shall maintain it for you any time you wish to visit. It will be prepared for you within the hour to rest if you wish.
Please.
I think that would be great. We've had a long day.
Of course, it shall be done. And he steps back and then continues to direct the village. As far as you guys go, seeing as we are reaching session's end, what's your final plans for your situation that you have somehow managed to get an entire village to be yours unintentionally?
Oh my god. Well, I was gonna like either high table or in-game ask the party what our if we were going back or if we were sticking with the beach thing, and I feel like the answer is clearly beach if we have asked for a boat. So
Yeah,
we're
you know,
going
that's
somewhere.
boat,
I don't
and
know
we
where
get
we're going.
and we get the information. So that way we have the option to either go back or to use the boat, depending upon the information we get back.
True. So I guess Liari's final goals for the day would just quite literally just be to check in on everybody's welfare, I guess, and then ask for some booze.
That's fair. All right. So checking in on all the stuff, all the people.
And then if they're
seem happy.
actually, are there any people that look like they're physically capable of being able to? Can she try and hit while she's here in the village of people with their undying devotion?
My dude, these people were literally starving husks about
I know.
now.
Well, I'm just okay. No, she's gonna leave it alone. She's gonna leave it alone. I just thought I would throw it out there. Listen, I have to stay in character.
Don't bone the probably bone people, okay?
The bone people.
Fuck, leave them alone.
I thought I would ask.
They don't need
I was gonna leave it alone.
vitamin
It's fine.
U.
Booze. You know what? But okay, I won't bone them. But I'm gonna sneak out in the middle of the night and see if there's like any like remotely worth stealable panties. Like, I don't know. They probably don't even have extra clothes. I don't even know what to do here. My character's just drowning in like whatever.
Y'all are
We
doing
freed you from the slavery.
so
Merry
good.
Christmas. Yeah, she's just gonna drink and chill, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know.
So I will say, for intents and purposes, all of the information being gathered for you, it will take, in all honesty, probably a day or two to get around, to like get people out and about, to get information on the boat, to get information on Silver Song. So you'd be here for a couple of days if that's your plan. So with that in mind, if there is something that you would like to work on or do over the course of a couple of days, you can put that in the Discord and we can go over that for sure.
Yep.
Otherwise, at this point, we will go ahead and end the session here with a cult following, a free house, and minions.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know what happened here. Like,
The last fucking 30 minutes of this session.
like I had Disney princess like music playing in my head as that was like going like the
That's precisely what happened.
Yeah, and I'm just sitting here like I don't even, and the people just get down and I'm like the Mulan style, when the emperor fucking bows and everybody, all of China just hits the ground and you're like, what the shit?
Yeah, I had to do rolls for it to see if everybody'd go along, and everybody went along with it. So
yeah, dude,
it's canon.
Yeah, I'm just
Deja vu day.
Yeah,
Deja
I don't know.
vu
I
day.
mean,
Harry's a horse god. It's great.
Oh, you're gonna
Yeah, I
love
can't-
the interpretation that they have already.
yeah,
It's so
cannot
great.
wait.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
so
gonna need you to
great.
cook that for me. And I'm gonna need an alternate perspective of a couple 100/1,000 years in the future as well, please, sir. Thank you. I really need that flash forward just to see how bastardized it gets, please.
Like at the end of
That's the
at the
best
end
part
of this
about
whole
lore.
thing, at the end of this whole thing, once we're done with all this, this whole campaign,
It'll
that's
be
when it'd be like a
Epilogue.
yeah.
like a montage at the end of a fucking like 80s movie where they're just like
Grotmore and his son
so-and-so,
Keo
like,
now run a successful cult.
yeah, that's what I need. I need that kind of shit.
Oh no.
Oh man. Okay.
Like it hit the news that there is a global panty.
Yeah,
Oh no.
notorious panty thief arrested for I don't know international thievery.
Right, but they think it's an
panties.
animal, like that one animal that was unironically going around stealing like all the clothes
Yeah.
out of like the neighbors' houses. They think it's an animal, and it's just me.
Like fox found with like 3 pairs of panties in
Heyo.
its mouth, crossing the fucking street, and then Larry's just like, "That's where those fucking went," and he'd just be like, "Those are my favorite ones." That kind of shit,
Oh,
I'm
good memories.
so gonna do this when we reach the end. I'm literally excited to do that. That's so great.
Make
You
a
need to
note,
get like
Mr.
80s
DM.
montage music too to go along with it.
Oh my god.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It's going to be
Shabu Day, a
great.
small festival where the men steal the panties of women. see, that's the type of bastardization that I'm talking about, because that has nothing to do with what Pyre did at all.
Like over the next couple of days though, it'll just like for some reason people's underwear just keeps going missing. And it just happens to be around the same time as all of this nonsense. So it just like in the future becomes be like, yeah, no, like it becomes like a weird fertility festival instead where people's panties just go missing.
Fertility.
With
You're
a
right.
horse
Them
as the
Words
mainstay?
that the
Yeah.
horse like tills the fucking land until it becomes fertile again. So like
She think I'm a steed.
weird fucking misconstrued nonsense years later. Accidental fertility festival.
Welcome to World Building Wednesday, where we talk about
Honestly.
folklore.
It's exactly what just happened.
Yeah.
In game. This is how it happens, guys.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
On
Thank you
that
for your
note-
demo. that was fire.
Holy shit. Oh god, I gotta copy. Hang on, I gotta
Just
copy
swear
that.
donkey head.
I gotta take it. I hate it.
That's
Boy.
no, he has to like prance around.
It's
naked.
gonna
That's
be
all he
so
has to
good.
do.
Boy
Oh,
understands me.
God.
It's topsy turvy day, except last year's
Yeah.
king is the dude with the donkey head.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay. On
They
this
must
note,
bring it
bless
down.
through all the couples with fertility. I don't know.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
I think we lost Mads.
I feel really fertile.
And on that note, we're leaving. We're leaving. Let's,
Where are we going?
I don't know. Let's go raid these people. They seem nice. Thank you so much for posting the raid messages. Don't forget to copy and paste if you're a subscriber. You can take the cool subscriber one. I appreciate everybody hanging out tonight on this unhinged goddamn ending.
What do you mean?
We will see the effects of 3 days of being in this village when we come back next Monday for episode 20, the
Next
cultining.
time on Dragon Ball Z.
Join the Discord. Come to World Building Wednesday.
Yeah, definitely join the Discord. We're running World Building Wednesday this week, 12 in the afternoon, Mountain Standard Time. I don't know what time that is for you, but you can look in the Discord because I've got it in there in your local time. Panty Thief C. That's it. That's the new one.
Mr. DM, I'd like to roll to steal
Oh
the
shit!
panties.
Yeah, do it.
Oh,
Ah!
okay.
It's a good try.
It's fine.
Good try. Good try. Okay. Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate everybody so much. Appreciate my players for always being here and always engaging in such a wonderful way. On that note, everybody, be good. Don't do stupid shit. Stay bold.